Hi, I'm Langston and I'm back on my channel, Gymlandia. So I'm going to be going over a good amount of topics with you guys today. I'm joined by just one person who barely made it, and even her ass was late. But I'm going to have most people coming on right now. I have someone getting food. So you're about to hear Chico, our new coach. We now have like what, four coaches in our group chat, Allie?
Yeah, we do. We at least four, right? Because I don't want to name them all, but
Yeah. So we have a very, very high profile person who joined the group chat. Like I said, we're not dropping names over here because y'all like to take people down who are associated with me. So I don't even got time for that shit. So let me see a chat. I cannot read this. I'm sorry.
oh, just somebody said no. It's just somebody saying hi with a smiley face.
Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about some in-depth things. So I want to ask everyone, has everyone seen my latest video I just came out with a couple days ago? And I was supposed to come out with that video a while back, but I just didn't really have everything I needed to say, and like I didn't know how to misconstrue it. And there's still some things I
Mhm.
wish I would have added to that video for better context. But it took me a while to say everything I needed to say without being overly emotional, without being a little bit too much. Because I do want to say that I've seen some black people who have really like went to the core in terms of like going after like Asians and Hispanics and stuff like that. And I didn't want to come off to that extent. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right, yeah.
Where I'm using slurs and stuff like that to refer to them. But I think that it is very, very, very disheartening. Because black, in particular, black women like
Hmm.
spend so much time fighting and advocating for all these other groups of people. And I want to say, me personally, I can't even tell you how many illegal immigrants I met in my life. And
Hmm.
I know you being from LA, like you know a lot.
Yeah, like I don't necessarily ask people what their legal status is, but I know for a fact like some of my students are DACA recipients and all.
Oh no, I'm talking about they told me like I grew up in a not want to say grew up, but I spent a couple years in a majority Hispanic neighborhood.
Oh yeah, so you know, yeah.
So I'm telling you, like half of the friends I had as a child were illegal immigrants.
Hmm.
So, I got access, and I guess that I don't know, I've always had a lot of sympathy. Like I think that black people have a lot of sympathy for other people. Okay, I'm trying to say because of our plight
Right.
in this country that we feel so sympathetic towards legal immigrants, towards
Hmm.
all of these other people because we know what it's like to be discriminated against. But it's like these motherfuckers don't have sympathy for us and even they damn self. So it's like that's what's unfortunate is because it's like I think that
Hmm.
black people would be so much further along if they wouldn't have spent decades fighting for all of these other groups of people. But it's like every time we need them the most, it's like they just won't be there. And
It's like there it's like
not only will they not be there, they go out of their way to spite us. And that's just very it's very stupid. And then it's like what pisses me off is it's the audacity to disrespect somebody, but expect them to be there for you when you need them. You know what I'm trying to say? Because
right. Right.
you have all these Arabs on social media who are out here trying to blame black people because they still drinking Starbucks and stuff like that, and that we're not boycotting all of these groups apparently who are supporting Israel. Which is like
Hmm.
we should, I guess, just boycott the whole damn USA. Then at that point, like I can't even enjoy my own fucking country. So it's like
Right.
you expect black people to sacrifice all of this after you treat us like this. Like that is what's like appalling. It's the ability to disrespect black women, but expect them to still consistently show up to save you. No, bitch.
Hmm.
And I was already at this point where black people are at collectively. I'm trying to say I was at that point a long time ago because
Hmm.
I was a firm advocate for the Stop Asian Hate movement in 2020, 2021. And because I was
Yeah,
such
you
a
went
big
you went through why
advocate,
that was. Yeah.
I got to gain access to a lot of Asian media outlets and gain access to a lot of, Asian perspectives because you have to realize black people only focus on their issues with white people. They don't really focus on their issues with other groups like that because
Hmm.
that is our primary focus. But because I mean, I've always experienced anti-blackness from Asian people my whole life, but again,
Hmm.
that was never really my primary focus because, like I'm saying, that's not something I really thought too much about. But it
Hmm.
wasn't really
Because they just don't
until
have the same level of power.
I mean, they do now. Get what I'm trying to say?
Right. Yeah.
Because
Well, now,
I
yeah,
don't.
we didn't
This is what
expect.
people
Yeah.
need to understand. Like, and I said this even in 2022. the warning signs were here because Republicans only won the House because of Asians and Hispanics in 2022.
Mhm.
They lost ground in the suburbs. Of course, they didn't gain any districts in majority Black areas. They only held on to the House in 2022. I mean, they flipped the House because they gained back a lot of predominantly Hispanic and Asian congressional districts in California and New York. That is how they were able to win the House in 2022. So you've been seeing this happen for a while, but I think
Mhm.
that you can't really compare like a low turnout midterm election because I think Democrats expected for turnout issues to improve.
Right. Because
So
it always, yeah.
I think that Democrats can't be blamed for what happened at all because I don't think anyone could have predicted this.
Well, yeah, the collapse would be this bad, and also that Democratic turnout wouldn't be good.
And it's like, I don't think that, because it's like Democrats spent most of their attention group, because I'm going to be real. I did expect for Kamala to lose ground with Hispanic and Asian voters. I did expect that,
Hmm.
like, because I
Because
analyzed
that's been the
that.
general trend.
So it's like, but it's one thing to lose a couple points. It's another thing to completely collapse like this. Like, this is something that no
Hmm.
one could have predicted. That Trump won more Hispanic men than white women in terms of, um,
Percentage, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Because what
like
was it? What was it? White women were at 53% for Trump, which is bad, but but sorry,
52.
Hispanic 52. Okay, yeah, but Hispanic men were at what,
55,
55? Yeah.
55, 56. Like Trump only won what is it? I think Kamala won 39% of white men. She only won 44% of Hispanic men. So she only did 5 points better with Hispanic men than white men. Like,
Jesus.
so you get what I'm trying to say, like, and it's like I don't think people understand this, but white people are going to be white people, and I'm not trying to. So it's like when you have people saying like, "Oh, Bible," and I do want to say that, I did expect for better numbers with educated white voters because that was not like the numbers that they got, at least in the states where it mattered, because they did a lot
Hmm.
better with white educated voters in California, New York, but like where it
Right.
mattered. I'm trying to say like in the swing states. I'm trying to say I did expect for better
Yeah, because she
numbers.
needed, yeah, 'cause like you said, she needed those numbers in the swing states to offset other demographic shifts, like with Hispanic
Exactly.
voters especially,
So I did expect
and working
for
class, white working class voters.
so I did expect for better numbers with educated white voters in particular. And that it's like
Hmm.
Kamala didn't lose ground, but she didn't gain any ground. And like how Democrats win is they consistently gain ground with educated white voters to make up for the ground they lose with the non-educated ones. So
Hmm.
basically, Trump narrowly improved with non-educated white voters, but Kamala did not gain any ground with educated white voters, and she completely collapsed with Hispanic and Asian voters. And that is what cost her the election. And I do want to say that yes, you can make the argument that Black turnout could have been better in some areas, but y'all not gonna sit up here and try to blame Black people for what happened. Absolutely not. Absolutely the
Right,
fuck
because
not.
they were the only demographic that really turned out for Kamala.
And it's like I don't it's just oof, like every time you think about it, you just get so mad because it's like there's no way that we spent all of these years fighting to protect these Hispanic and Asian people for them to do us like that.
Hmm.
After like y'all talking about what Kamala could have said differently, what she could have said differently. She ran against someone who called Puerto Ricans a floating island of garbage like 3 days before the presidential election.
Right, that should have been enough to take. That should have been enough to take him out of the
Because like I'm
running.
saying, it's only a joke. Okay, but let her have said that though. Let her have called them Puerto Rican people a floating island of garbage
Right.
and
Well,
saw the
wasn't it like you
differences.
said, like people still hold Biden's thing, whereas he told Charlemagne that if you weren't voting for him, you weren't black.
Yeah,
Are we
so
People
talking
still
about
hold that against
politics?
Joe Biden.
bitch, we talking about
Sorry.
everything, ho. We talking about my latest video. That's what we started with. I
Yeah.
ain't seen
Uh,
no comments from people. I want y'all
Oh,
comments
one
about
one commenter
because
is
Motherfuckers
asking,
don't want to talk about
when do the
politics. Everybody's over it.
ain't Javasio, who the fuck is over it?
Everybody.
No, that's a fucking lie, bitch. Because if you go on social media, Black people are definitely not over it.
Well, they need to get over it because
Uh,
it's 4 years. So get over it from now.
Javasio, you finna piss me the fuck off
Go ahead. We're on the live.
because
Let's
I
make
don't
it
think
entertaining. Come on.
I don't think that anyone, I don't think emotionally I will ever get over it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think that mentally it's like, okay, bitch, I'm done. Like we're all recovering, we're all back to our normal lives. It's not like the
Hmm.
mental collapse that people dealt with the first couple of days. But mentally, no, bitch,
Right.
I would never get over it. The way that the people tried to betray black people like this, no, I would never get over it. And I said it's like a part of me died on that day. And that part of me is never gonna come back. I'm trying to say because I think
Hmm.
that regardless of, I was a very ruthless person. Y'all know that. But did have a lot of sympathy for illegal immigrants and stuff. I did. Yeah, I'm trying to say like that was still a group I thought about when I voted. Did that affect me? No, but it's just like you don't want to see anyone else just unnecessarily suffer for no reason. Yeah, I'm trying to say, but now
Right.
it's like, no, bitch. If it don't affect me, you're never gonna get any statement out of me at all.
You've been dying since earlier on in the year when Gabby went down.
You said what?
I say you've been dying since earlier in the year when Gabby started
No,
fucking up.
I feel like I was hurt, but I'm trying to say I still had like a simple. I was hurt when Gabby went down. I was hurt when Chiles went down. But this Javasio, like gymnastics is one thing, but your life. I'm trying to say is on a whole new scale. So I want to say I
Yeah,
didn't
because
really.
like seeing like yeah, seeing bad things happen gymnastically, like that sucks because like you want the best for the people you're rooting for. But yeah, this is going to be real life for the next 4 years,
And
and
yeah,
and who knows what he's going to actually accomplish this time during this 4 years.
I want to say that the only thing that really hurt me, not to this magnitude, but did hurt was what happened to Jordan Childs. Because I think that we all felt that. Yeah, I'm trying to
Hmm.
say because of how loud. I'm trying to say like how loud the disrespect was.
Yeah, and the fact that the first time this happened to somebody was a black gymnast.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so
I
I
mean, that wasn't my biggest hurt. Like my biggest hurt was what happened to Shiley and Sky.
I agree, but I'm talking about in
Honestly,
terms of what happened to Charlize and Sky can happen to anybody. It was very unfortunate. But what happened to
Hmm.
Jordan Childs was something that was unique to black people, Javasio. I think that's what we're trying to say. Like
Yeah.
that, yeah, I'm trying to say like the way that you just had right wing media just tearing that girl down, like they didn't never even heard of that girl before. Yeah, I'm trying to say they can't tell you one thing about Jordan Childs, but everyone just jumped on this complete bandwagon of just trying to really tear this girl down for no fucking reason
Hmm.
about a girl they don't even fucking know. So that is something that I think that's why I was really over it. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit up here like I was surprised.
Hmm.
you was on Twitter clearing everybody.
He
Yeah, I
was.
was, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I was surprised. And I think that that's the difference, Allie, is like part of me can't say I'm surprised, but the other part of me says I am surprised. Because I've been telling y'all that these other groups were not black people's allies for a long time. But it's
Hmm.
one thing to not be someone's ally. It's another
It's
thing
another thing
to
to vote against them.
it's another thing to vote against yourself at that bitch.
Right. Yeah, to sacrifice your own interests.
And I said this on my Instagram the other day. Everyone was scrolling up saying, y'all was like, some people are fine with suffering as long as they think black people will suffer more.
I think part of it too is you have to realize like they think for some reason they won't suffer.
Yes, I'm
Like
saying
they
like,
think they'll somehow be the exception in their group.
but I think that it's not only that. I think that some people don't care about suffering. They just want black people to suffer more. I
Hmm.
think that that is something else where it's like, think about all the poor people. You know how much better if poor people actually voted for policies that did benefited them,
It would be
America
better
would be
for them,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's like they'd rather stay poor than see black people become.
Right. They'll vote against like anti-welfare and food stamp policies, even though those would help them too, because they know that it'll hurt black people.
So it's like just I can't, bitch. But moving on to the way that what's the name? I don't watch college gymnastics, so I can't tell you.
I
Um,
think I think the season starts probably in September or October. But
For college?
okay, oh for yeah, for college.
No, it
Sebastian, do you know
starts
when it
in
starts?
January.
it starts in January or
Oh, it
February,
starts
I
in
think.
January. Never mind. I'm so okay, yeah.
Allie,
Allie,
So
what
what
you
is going
talking
on?
about?
I don't watch college. I don't watch college gymnastics.
Well,
Yeah, okay, yeah, it
get into
starts in
it. Get into
January.
it.
Okay, yeah.
Get
So
into it
an
because there's
elite.
nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch in Elite right now. So
Yeah, I
just
think
get
we're just
into
gonna
it.
have to rewatch old competitions. But yeah, an
Old
elite.
competitions
I
like
think
who?
yeah. Oh, sorry, Jabas. Yeah, the next elite competition that's gonna come up that's gonna
Winter
be
Cup.
significant is Winter Cup. Yeah, and that's at the end of February.
bum ass Winter Cup. Like, who the fuck is gonna be there?
I don't even know, but you still gonna be watching, so I know why you talking your shit.
Mm,
You still gonna watch.
barely.
I only fast forward. My Winter Cup, I'm telling you, I fast forward that shit. You know, you got how you click them 10 seconds? I get the Kayla routine, fast forward. Get to side routine, fast forward. I didn't watch none of that shit. Y'all were like, oh, I remember y'all posting clips in the group chat talking about, oh, Kamara did this. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even see.
No, I was like you. I only watched the major routines from people I knew had a chance.
Y'all are a mess. Y'all ain't shit.
Fast forward to Leah Lincoln, bitch. I don't do that shit.
I watched
Why
Kalia
would you
Lincoln.
fast forward to Leah
I
Lincoln?
said fast forward to Kalia Lincoln.
Then give that,
Oh,
yeah, then skip everything after her. Yeah.
Fast forward Trinity Thomas. Like, bitch, that's what I was doing. Like,
Mhm.
there's only like Osuni as well. Like, I only watched like maybe 6 or 7 gymnasts at
I
that
think
point.
I did. I did watch Hesley because people on the
I
Gymternet
did.
were talking about her. Like I didn't think I thought there was no way in hell she was gonna make it, but she did. So
Mm.
um,
Have you seen it? Have you seen the things people are saying about the How to Train Your Dragon live
I
action?
didn't know there was a How to Train Your Dragon
I
live
think it
action.
was. If I'm not mistaken, it was a lot of anti-blackness. But I think they have a black character or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
But
fine.
I mean, that's expecting like, oh,
Hmm.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's just one live action. Yeah, it is. I think it's How to Train Your Dragon. They have a character that is like 1/4 black. I'm dead serious. I like Mama could almost pass for being white, and these hoes are like still foaming out the mouth about her being a black person or something like that in a medieval or whatever. Even though the bitch got blonde hair,
Oh my God. Oh, I did see that. You're right. Hmm.
and I was just
Langston,
like, huh?
Langston, how do you feel about nationals being in New Orleans next year?
I love New Orleans. Like I went to New Orleans last year before I came to Japan. I was stationed at Keesler Air Force Base, which is in Mississippi, like Biloxi, close to yeah, I'm talking about, right? Only like an
Mm-hmm.
hour away. So my mom came down and we went to New Orleans for like 3 or 4 days.
That's
And
cool.
I enjoyed it. I love New Orleans. I do want to say the food was very overrated. Like I've had better Cajun food outside of New Orleans than that. So I was like, the food was not standing on business like that. The beignets were not standing on business like that at all. Especially what is it? You know, Cafe de Monde or whatever it's called.
I've heard of it. I've never
Yeah.
actually been to New
They
Orleans.
beignets are not that good.
That sucks.
And that's like, yeah, that's like supposed to be like the best place in New Orleans too for beignets. But I had they shits. I was like, y'all wasting my motherfucking money.
Did you try anywhere else and see if you could get some good ones, or?
I did. It's another place I went to, and theirs were better, but they were like a little bit too heavy. So I don't. The beignets I had yesterday were good.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna
And
talk
how do
about
you
some
feel?
more.
How
We're
do you
gonna
feel
say
about Connor making a league comeback?
as one of our friends said, I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, because Connor's been I'm still rooting for her, but she's been so inconsistent about trying for elite, and I'm still not convinced she really wants it.
Who would with what she went through?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, like she's been through a lot.
Yeah, I almost think she might be happier with college, which is fine if that's how she feels.
I've seen people saying she's too dark, but she's the same color as the rest of them. Baby, these are the same hoes who put Amy Coney Barrett on the Supreme Court with no fucking qualifications, but had all this shit to say about Ketanji Brown Jackson, who's the most qualified
Exactly.
person
Or
who's
the
ever seen.
people.
We don't understand is like when people say, "Oh, we support a black woman," like Kamala is very fucking qualified. I think she's the only presidential candidate that's ever worked in all three branches of government.
Wait, yeah, because what did she do? Oh yeah, because she was an AG. She was a senator, so that's legislative.
She was not only
And
that, she was her city's AG. Then she was her like she
yeah, oh
moved
yeah, then she
up.
was a DA. Yeah, then well no, she was a DA for the for San Francisco, then the Attorney General for this whole state of California. So that's
Then a senator.
judicial branch. Yeah, then a senator, so
Then a vice
legislative.
president.
Yeah, so executive, yeah.
So it's like y'all gonna fuck out my face with that bullshit over here. Um,
Hmm.
Simone, yeah, we finna talk about that. I wish Simone Biles show was on Netflix. Nah, we finna get in depth in that. Did you guys predict the election was gonna turn out that way? No, the fuck we did not. I
I
don't
knew
think
it was possible, but not to this. I definitely knew it was
no.
possible that she would lose, but this
I
was.
thought she could lose, but I'm not. I
Hmm.
think that even Trump supporters were surprised. Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen people saying she's too dark. Okay, she already won a race. So anyway, let's go in depth with Simone Biles Rising because you know how I feel. So the first episode I did like, but her and keeping these Leos in the closet, shit like that, like girl, yeah, I'm trying to say like. Yeah, I just feel like in a way Simone Biles does shit for attention. You know what I'm trying to say, Javasia?
No, I
I mean, I
don't.
think she wants to be. I know she definitely wants to be make money off of her fame.
But he's mentioned something about keeping Leos in the closet. What does that have to do with anything with like
No, it's
the
just the way
family?
that that scene was
Ev-
even in there. I'm just like,
No, but
mm.
everybody does that though. I've seen that scene many times on
So I say I could be
documentaries about
reaching.
gymnasts.
Okay, I'll give it that. I could have been reaching there. But where she did piss me the fuck off was in the second episode when she tried out like she was some pro black ass activist. Where it's like, girl, you wasn't here for Gabby, and you took Skinner and and Maggie Nichols' side over Gabby during her bullying.
Yeah, and she was happy.
So you giving Gabby a whole piece of your documentary is like this. That's the bitch you did the worst out of everyone in your whole career. And it's like, I saw that. I
What
was like,
was her and Gabby ever friends?
I mean, if somebody meets your biological mama that you don't fuck with, I wouldn't take no random ass bitch to see my crackhead mama. I don't know about you, but would you about to
Oh,
yo?
oh, no comment. Where's Chico and Autumn?
I know exactly.
Yeah, we need them. Oh my God. Hmm.
The messy people.
Wait, but
Right.
okay, but I
No, I
forget
thought
who
I
she
was the
take.
messiest person, Javasio, according to you.
Huh?
I
No,
thought I
I
was the
thought.
messiest person.
You are.
I'm not compared to you and Autumn.
Hmm.
Y'all on a whole nother level. And Javasio feed off a mess. Like he get very much like that 15
That
No,
year
is
old.
he's. Oh, come on, he
that
starts
is
shit
not
too.
true. That is not true.
That whole feed off a mess. Like every time messy shit start popping off in a group chat, that hoe always be the first one to like the comment. I'm telling you, like when it's a mess, that hoe gonna run to it. He couldn't even defend himself because he know that's true. Like I don't know. Every time it's mess in the group chat, every time it's the messiest drama. And like I'm telling you, when he tells you stories, he always add the most dramatic shit at the end. Like
Oh yeah, like when he was telling us that story about the mom.
the mom, he was like, and she got a kid by somebody. I was like,
No,
ooh.
no, no. Yeah, that she was pregnant with with the other coach's kid. I was like, oh,
I
that's
was
a
like,
plot
oh,
twist.
But it's true though.
It is. No
it
one is a
was,
bit,
but it was
but
just like you could have
Oh,
started off a whole other message talking about that, but the fact that you added that to the end was just so fucking messy.
but it's the
Like,
truth. It's the truth. I have to
huh?
tell the truth.
but yeah, the question of if Gabby Douglas is coming back for 2028, we'll have to wait and see
Exactly.
Michael Jackson
because
said he'll believe it when he see it.
yeah,
Right.
I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, I'll be happy if she does. I think we will all be happy if she does, but
And the thing about Gabby that pissed me off is she could have bullshitted in our faces and made hella money. Like, what does she make from this?
I don't know. I mean, she had some interviews, but she dropped out so early though. It was
But
like
it's like Gabby doesn't know how to market herself. You know what I'm trying to say?
she definitely needs a PR firm advising her on some things because
I
I
don't know.
think
I think
she.
it's her own personality. It gets in her way. But it's like, girl, you know how much money you could have made off of your comeback? It could have never even fucking happened. But you know how people just would have tuned in to see a Netflix series about
Oh
Gabby coming
yeah,
back?
like even if she was gonna do kind of what Chelsea Memel did, where she was
She would
Yeah.
have
just like
got way.
she's gonna come back and see
And
how
even
far she can
Chelsea,
get.
like, I know Chelsea doesn't have the fame that Gabby Douglas has. But she would have definitely been able to market herself a lot. But I'm trying to say, like, Chelsea marketed herself a lot when she came
Right,
out.
exactly. And she did a pretty good job with that. And she, like you said, yeah, she doesn't have anywhere near the level of fame Gabby does.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was like one of the best comebacks to watch.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Gabby, she could have been like, she could have marketed as she's just trying to, see what she can get back and see where she can get with it. And if she had been like, hey, I got my standing full back and I'm adding new
yeah.
skills, like, look, I can do a ling now, I can do a downy.
Addressing all of her bullshit she dealt with in 2012. That was
I want Charlize to do it. Charlize and Sarah is actually pretty good at vlogging, so I think it would
you
be
said
nice to
Charlize Theron or
see.
what?
Very good at vlogging, so I think
Oh,
that
that
would be
would be a
nice to
good
see.
idea. Yeah, they'd be good at that.
But the thing is, like,
Agree.
Charlize has to gain the mainstream. I'm trying to say, I think she did have a
Hmm.
lot of mainstream in the Black community in like 2013. Because I have seen a lot of Black media outlets post her a lot, but
Hmm.
she doesn't have the same mainstream audience yet because
Yeah,
she hasn't went to the
NBC
Olympics.
started, I noticed NBC started really trying to push Chiles in 2023 because they thought she was going to be on the Olympic team.
Mm-hmm.
And because you remember at nationals they had like a whole puff piece on her about what she went through with her dad dying and everything and the bad car accident she was in where she had a spinal fracture.
Right.
And because she has a really amazing comeback story. And yeah, that she went
Yeah,
from being somebody who nobody was even paying attention to in the 2017 to 2020 cycle
Mm-hmm.
to being, the most decorated athlete from 2022 and 2023 worlds before Simone came back. So
incident
I think,
alley.
yeah,
I
NBC
sent
was
you all a
starting to
message.
push her, but I think she lost out on a lot of, but I can't deny she lost out on a lot of opportunities
Mm.
by not being able to, by just not being able to make it to the Olympics, which was through no fault of her own, obviously.
I'm fucking yelling, Javasio.
You're always yelling.
Excuse me. I feel like that was said in a very disrespectful way. Like,
No one's laughing here.
I don't know. You said you were gonna send us a message or something.
I
Mm.
did.
You
He
sent
sent
me
it
a
to me. Did
message.
you not? Did you not get
I
it?
I
Oh,
sent it to
he sent
Langston.
me a message. Yeah, we're friends now. We watched. Yeah, he was staying. We were staying up to watch men's gymnastics together. That's how close. That's how good friends. That's how good our friendship is.
man, y'all got that. I was watching 2000s Olympic trial. I mean 2000 Olympic trials yesterday, but I fell asleep on some of it. I don't have this bad fatigue. You know, you get in
Is
that
that
habit.
is that why you posted the video of your fave Morgan White?
No, that was
No,
actually
that was
Autumn.
Autumn. Autumn was the one who was watching Morgan White.
Yeah, and then because she sent it, I just decided let me go back and watch. Here comes this country asshole that became a good coach but don't want to be here for us. So you know how I feel
She's a
about
good
this one right
coach.
here. Hey
She's a
Chico.
good
Chico.
coach.
Hey
Chico is.
guys.
Good.
Hey.
You
Oh,
know,
Chico.
Chico's girls came in second place after he just started coaching them.
Yeah.
It ain't just
He
my
got all
fault.
the because he got all the tips on me.
Not
Oh.
Javasio trying to take credit.
I do text him. I do text him and send him videos and ask him questions.
Hmm.
So
What did you get to eat that your ass is waiting so long to join this live for? It better be something good.
He said Burger King.
That was
no, it's not
me.
Burger King. Hold on, y'all. I'm still
Oh,
getting myself together. I just got in the house.
Oh wait.
But
Sorry, you didn't go to Burger King. It was Langston's.
Right.
yeah, Langston went to
Okay.
Burger King.
yeah,
Mm.
Burger
Oh
King
yeah,
food is
okay. So
actually
someone in
really
the
good.
chat is asking a really good question. Do you think Gabby can avoid injury to get to 2028?
That's the least of Gabby's problems. Coming like a real comeback is the first one.
Yeah, like even if she doesn't get to the Olympics, if she can even get on a world's team, that would be
If she can
impressive.
even make it to nationals and complete all four events.
Right, yeah, because that's the thing. We didn't even we haven't seen her do a clean four events yet.
Do you guys think she's in the wrong place in terms of gym and coaching?
Absolutely. That's not even a question, Javasio. You know how we feel about Little Miss Break a Bitch.
I know. I know.
You mean
Just
little
put it.
Mr.
Just
Break-a-Bitch? I don't know.
I'm
I don't
just
know how responsible Anna is, but
I'm
Anna,
just
Anna,
asking.
Anna Lupin, Anna Lupina, I mean.
I'm just asking. Questions for our new listeners.
When Valeria accused Gabby and Simone of being explosive because they were black, that should have been a
Right.
bitch. I would never go to no coach who said something like that.
Hmm. Oh yeah, when he was saying that he like thought Nastia would, yeah, because he was talking about Nastia's medals. Was he was saying, oh yeah, now gymnastics is like black dominated because they have so much explosive power or whatever.
I mean, but it's true.
That's not.
But
I
I
don't
said
know,
that
but
is not fucking true.
Now
because
that
Gabby
it's
isn't
not
even Gabby isn't even a power gymnast. I mean, she has a lot a power, but she was never on the level of, say, like Simone or Jade Carey or Jessica Gadarova in terms of just pure explosive power.
oh,
Gabby never
right.
really reached her full potential.
Good comparison, Alice.
She
But
yeah,
she's
she didn't
never
reach
reached her full potential.
she didn't reach her full potential, but
That's true,
it's very
but
Right.
problematic to
Right. So
accuse
for him to say that she was so powerful and explosive and haven't said that about none of these girls that are up and coming now,
Sean
because
Johnson either. He
right,
never
John
yeah, like is
Johnson is
Sean
powerful.
Johnson not a powerful, explosive
so
gymnast?
it's
Yeah.
very I want to talk about this, but there are three I want to say there are really two types of misogynoir. No, three. I'm gonna take that back, three. But there's really two types of misogynoir that you see people try to do when they go after black women. So the first one is hypersexualization. So
Hmm.
they're gonna hypersexualize you and act like you're just some sexual object that's just uncontrollable. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right, and
That's
that
the
goes
biggest.
back, to the days of slavery and
And then the
colonization.
other one is masculinization. When they're going
Hmm.
to sit up here and try to make you into a man and try to take away your feminine attributes. And with that, that's what it gives because it's like when you sit up here and try to make it seem like black women are so much stronger than white women and etc. Like that's very problematic on the surface level.
Right, because I do think Simone is one of the strongest gymnasts we've ever seen, but like she's exceptional for black gymnasts and white gymnasts and all other.
Exactly. And it's like, okay, but think about Jay Carey and Jocelyn. Like, you know what I'm
Right,
trying to say?
like
Like,
they're
Yeah.
super, yeah, they're super
so
powerful. Or
why do people
yeah,
make the distinction between Jocelyn and Riley McCusker, but that distinction isn't made for black gymnasts?
exactly. Yeah, because nobody would say that Jocelyn and Riley or Jade and Riley are the same type of gymnast because obviously they're not.
Because they share a race, because they share the
Well,
same
they're
ethnic
definitely. Well, they're
background.
Yeah,
definitely not. One
exactly.
one is nasty and one is clean.
Riley is nasty as well, though. Nastily inconsistent, nastily overrated, and just nastily not all she was hyped up to be.
She was
So
she was on your overrated list, right?
yes.
She was,
Oh,
yeah.
definitely, definitely.
And I'm trying to I'm thinking about who I'm gonna draft up on my next over. That's why I want y'all opinions. We gonna get to that a little bit later. We finna start drafting hoes up for my next overrated list. And I'm not gonna if someone hits a bell, I'm gonna consider. We finna bring up so many names that she would never know who we're gonna offer into a 10 seat list. Cause you think
I
about
I,
it,
I
Javante,
have
like
I have I have one to nominate already.
10,
She's from
10,
Mhm.
she's from the
10 is a
Canadian team.
very small list to
What do you
make. You know what I'm
want?
trying to say? People don't understand
What?
that.
I'm up. You told me sit up. I'm sitting up. Okay. All right.
Okay, let me see. I gotta start
Yeah.
Oh,
thinking. Who do I think is
She's on the
overrated
Canadian
now?
team.
Mm.
don't
Oh, you
say Ellie Black because you're not gonna give Ellie Black too much.
He's not
no,
gonna
he
say
told.
Ellie Black. It's not. No, it's gonna be. Is
That
it?
whole real silent,
Oh,
so I'm thinking he's gonna say Ellie Black.
no, I don't think it's gonna be Ellie Black. I think it's gonna be. Oh my
Huh?
God.
That's what a Russian gymnast said about Simone painting their skin black. No,
Oh, that was actually Carlotta Ferlito. That
but
was one
that's
of the
exactly what
Italians.
the Romanian said about Jordan Chiles.
Hmm.
Yeah, and well, the Russians have said stuff like they've accused them all of doping, right?
So it's like people don't understand. It's like they've been saying the same shit forever.
Hmm.
They
Yeah,
might change it a little bit, but they've been saying the same shit forever.
yeah. It's all the same type of thing.
Well,
So let's
y'all,
start now.
none of my girls know who Gabby is. They
What?
Wait,
too
what?
young. They too young. I've been asking them the
You
last
have to
3 days.
show them. You have to show them the 2012 London all around final. Then that's what you
So
have to
one
do.
day, since it's after competition, I'm showing them all the black gymnasts because they are they don't know nobody but Simone. They don't
That's
know nobody but
what?
Simone and Suni, and that's it.
Hmm.
And
My
they
girl's
too.
favorite, my girl's favorite gymnast is Chiles.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
good. Yes,
But
you
I'm gonna
taught them
say if
well.
I don't know a black person personally doesn't know who Gabby Douglas is, even
Well,
in
if
the
they're really
military.
young, they might not remember London and
I
Rio.
guess their parents haven't really told them about it. But I guess like
Mhm.
even like young people, I mean, I guess if I were to ask someone who's young, they might not know. But
I think the oldest I got is probably like 13 or 14. The oldest
Okay,
gymnast.
yeah. So
So
they would have only been 2 years old when Gabby won.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just think it's the name. Like, for example, like Dominique Dawes. You know, I'm trying to say, like, I guess my mom just kind of told me about her, and I guess
Hmm.
I might not have known anything about her, but if you would have said her name, and I'm like, okay, I've heard of her before. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like
hmm
I
So,
feel like
like,
before I really even got into gymnastics, like I knew who Mary Lou Retton and Nadia Comaneci and Gabby Douglas
exactly,
were.
same thing. So
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
with
actually, no. By the time
Gabby,
I was really into by the time I was really into gymnastics, Gabby was
Gabby
competing. But
Douglas is
like,
just a name. Like a lot, if you
yeah, but
go
like growing
like
up,
I
like I
searched
knew.
her up on Twitter the other day, and it's just people who make jokes like they said bitches want to play with you mentally, like people want to sit up here and do mental gymnastics with hoes like you, Gabby Douglas. Like people just be cracking up jokes and shit, and it's just like she's one of those names that you just throw out.
Mm.
Okay, this is
Yeah,
facts
no, and there are
though
still like memes with Gabby from the 2012 Olympics. Unfortunately,
about the
one of them is
Dougie
her
and shit
fall
like
on
that.
beam, but
That they
I
post on the
what?
shade. They posted shit on the shade room and like black media outlets all the time. You know I'm talking about Chico.
um,
About that Dougie. So it's like
and that's
it's
what I was
hard
just
to
about to
not
say.
know
The
her.
Dougie is that's her go-to meme. She know how to
Yeah, I
Dougie now
never.
though.
Wait, one sec. I
And
just
I think
You know
she's
realized
who's
I
my,
just
you
also
know
Dougie,
who's
right?
on my, you know who's on my overrated list? Prudhanova.
Who?
but
Who?
she was already on my overrated list.
yeah, because she got cleared by Lebosniak, who took
She
how
I'm
had
long
one
to
also
good
on
do
my
ball.
her
overrated list,
for
Javasia.
Arabian.
Who's a Canadian bitch you talking about you feel like is overrated?
You know who you talking about? The one that did get bought. What's her name?
Oh,
Oh,
Shellen
Shalyn
Olsen.
Olsen.
Yes.
Who gasses her up though? You the thing is someone has to be gassed up and uplifted.
No, I ain't talking about her.
Oh.
Are you talking about Anna Potararia? Brooklyn
No, nobody
Moores?
got her up either.
Brooklyn Moores is the one I was thinking of.
Is it Brooklyn Moores?
Cause Mama always want to talk about her
I could see,
artistry.
I could see that. And Mama's never won anything.
Yeah, and it's like, okay,
Hmm.
what about that nasty ass double front she used to have? And like that
It
her
wasn't nasty. It wasn't
I thought
nasty.
Brooklyn Moore's Pod Kopaya was pretty good
But
actually.
It
what
was.
about that nasty ass 2.5 twist she had to the punch?
Okay, fair
Right.
enough.
Fair enough.
Her
Yeah,
technique was
Brooklyn's
just
Pod Kopaya was good.
I mean, it was
You
the
know,
low landing for me.
what has Ellie Black? What has Ellie Black won though?
Okay, Ellie Black is a silver
Ellie
That's a
medalist and
Black.
all
question. That's a
around.
question.
Yeah,
That's a question.
an
Don't
all
read
around
me.
silver medalist and
Because
oh my god.
You're not gonna give the Princess of Caucasia too much over here.
It's just a question.
Not too
Ellie Black
much.
has two individual silver medals as a Canadian gymnast, and she led the Canadian team to their first world team medal ever in 2022. So
Literally.
And how many years
Well,
it took
I'm
her
just
to do
gonna
that?
say this. I'm gonna
what?
start.
Yo, why you trying
What?
What?
to
And how many say? years it took her to do that?
Why
Stop.
you looking for
I
a
mean,
reason to tear
she can't
down?
carry a whole team by herself, and that's what she's been doing for years.
Demasio, and the thing is, who gassed her up though? Like no one ever said, I think Ellie Black is gonna be a world champion. Like who said that in 2012?
Nobody.
So it's like
Nobody.
it's different to compare that to someone like Flavia. Everyone who said was going to beat Otta in a bag of chips and it took her 8 years to
Hmm.
actually do something. Versus no one put expectations on Ellie Black. You know what I'm trying to say? And she exceeded those. Same thing for Pauline Schaefer. Like who put
Right. Yeah. Who
expectations
had
on
her
her? Like
winning 3 world beam medals?
that
Definitely
was
not
never
me.
like
Yeah.
Wait, she has three. She has three world medals.
yeah.
She's a 2015 bronze medalist, the 2017 world champion, and the 2021 silver medalist.
Wow, she even has more medals than Flavia.
Yeah,
Yup.
no, Pauline's actually really Pauline is actually very good on beam. Like that's a really really good record.
Chuso is
Um,
very overrated.
Yeah.
well, I gotta stop calling people gymnastics nasty because from this perspective, that stuff is hard to do.
Chico,
I'm
Javasio can't like you can't be friends with Javasio. Like at that point, just stop talking to Javasio because like
Excuse me.
that's his favorite word. Javasio's hatred for Amy Tinkler and Claudia Fragapani and what's her and Kristen
Oh,
Maloney. It's just so unprovoked.
wait. Javasio, it's
No, no, no,
Claudia
no.
Fragapani
No.
who has the really,
Kristen
really ugly
Maloney is
shoe.
very provoked.
Okay, but Mama had a Chuso and a whip to double layout and a front pipe to triple twist in 2000.
But it was nasty.
Her Chuso was not her Chuso's better than half the gymnasts now.
No, Tiana could clear her.
That's Tiana, okay, but Tiana has 24 years of technological you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no,
Tech
yeah,
advances over
better
her.
floor equipment and better training.
Chuso, all her rudies are piped. Exactly.
Mhm.
They don't want to hear that though. Her suit, it's not even her Chuso, it's her suits for
The
me.
soup double is really bad. Yeah.
Who?
Chuso.
Chuso.
Oh God.
What I like is that Chuso, since she stopped doing the Rudy, her front full keeps her handspring front full keeps getting downgraded to a
Really?
pike. Yeah, it keeps getting downgraded to a pike. That's why she's not. That's why she's like not even medaling at these World Cups for the most part.
They keep down
No, that's why. That's why she started like. That's why last year they really started going hard on her, and she was getting bronze medals at best at World Cups.
Y'all just don't understand how when I was like, y'all don't know who Charlize is. I was like, don't worry. Monday after all y'all done competing, we watching videos come Monday.
Yes, yes.
That's all we doing.
So
Wait, one sec.
you know,
Wait,
so
was Chuso
Javasio,
silver on your greatest robberies list or no?
no.
Okay, but I know you said you thought the podium should have been Hong Jong, Chung Fei, and ASAC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let
Chuso
me
Yeah,
Rob
ask you
ASAP.
what the thing
I think she
is.
did, yeah.
I ain't gonna root for no Trump supporting ass bitch. So that whole ain't
Who
gonna
you
happen.
True,
got
yeah.
trying?
So we're
Javasio, who are you gonna bring up when you said it was a Canadian bitch who was overrated?
We spoke about it already.
I know you wasn't gonna try to nominate Ellie Black.
Yeah, why not?
Ellie
I'm
Black
gonna
is on
keep
the underrated
Javasio.
list though.
You need to get off
Yeah.
my line.
No, no, she cannot. No, underrated as a reach.
She is because it's like she's done
Well,
so much.
she like the Simone of Canada. So
Oh God, here we go.
she is.
Yeah, no other Canadian gymnast has won as many medals as she has.
She's the Simone of Canada. Like
Victoria Moores.
Victoria Moore's ain't got no medals.
She didn't win a medal on floor in 2015.
No, she didn't.
Mm-mm.
No, 2015, the medalists were who was it?
Maggie
It was
nasty
yeah,
ass.
it was Simone, Ksenia, and Maggie.
y'all, Paul. Side note. So I've been
No, not
watching gymnastics.
2015, 2013.
No,
No,
2013
2013
was
was it
Simone,
Simone,
Larissa
Ferrari, or
Yardaki, and
Vanessa
Toyota.
Toyota? Yeah, Vanessa Toyota.
Y'all are gonna stop calling that girl Vanessa Toyota.
No, we're gonna start saying Vanessa Hugo.
Oh my
Vanessa
God.
what?
Vanessa Pinto.
Hmm.
And do you guys say that because she don't act like a Ferrari?
No, she just don't
Yes.
get for Javasio, but Ferrari's supposed to be the top brand, and that's just not what she gives.
She
Like,
is the top, but she is the top brand of Italy.
she do not give
She is
two
Italy's
hundred
most
thousand dollar
decorated.
cars. She give
No, she
she
is Italy's
she
most
give at
decorated
most
athlete.
So
she give at
far,
most
so far.
$20,000, Javasio. Like the $200,000 for a Ferrari, she just don't give.
Oh my God.
And the horsepower. You can't be no Ferrari, but you landed all your shit low as hell, girl. Like you should be. That's not enough horsepower for me. You thought I was trying to say so? No,
I
like
mean,
she
yeah,
can't.
she does. She lands her syllabus and her full and chest on knees, so you have to admit that.
but to be fair, she's been on the scene since 2006, and she's been doing all these skills for a very long time. So the fact that
Yeah,
she
no,
could
I mean,
still do
And
it,
I
she's
won't
been doing
deny
them
she's an, I want
nastily.
to, yeah, I won't deny she's an impressive gymnast.
She's been doing them nastily.
because a lot of things that Chuso could have done, she can't do no more.
Hmm.
Yeah, but even when Chusa was at her peak, she was still overrated. Like she was overrated in 1991. She was
Hmm.
overrated in 2003. So it's like Chuso has been overrated like from the beginning.
Yeah,
Right, like
I'm just gonna
when
be.
they tied her with Christina Bontosh in
Yeah,
1991.
like Chuso been robbing bitches from the start.
I'm just ready to see Chuso in
You know,
LA.
you know who else I thought was overrated?
Chico, she has to qualify first.
You know who else?
That's gonna be a hurdle for her. Yeah.
You know who else I thought was overrated?
Who?
One of
Ew.
Bella's gymnasts in 1992. I'm gonna let
Ew.
y'all guess.
Kim Zemesco?
No, go again.
You
Oh
ain't
my
gonna say
God.
Betty.
He's
Mm,
not gonna say Betty. He's not. He knows not to do
mm,
that.
mm,
Fuck. Who else did he have? Kim Kelly? Wait, no, she wasn't a
mm.
Bella gymnast.
I mean, she only had that one skill named after her.
What?
A black woman cannot be overrated, Devasio.
Yeah, like who gassed up Betty Okino?
Right.
Yeah, like who thinks Betty Okino is like the greatest
Absolutely
ever?
not.
Isn't
I'm
she
gonna
like in the
disagree with
Hall of
that.
Fame or something like that?
I mean, she might be, but she's a good but Betty Okino was a good gymnast. Like
Harry
she
Strong.
has a she has a world beam medal and a world bars medal, and she has a
Yeah.
name skill.
She
And she
opens with a
was
double twist, and people telling her she should have made Paris.
wait, who
Who?
are we talking about?
Oh my God, I'm telling you,
Oh,
Nate is fucking
Chuso.
hell.
Oh.
Nate, you were
What?
hell. Like I be reading your comments and I be like, oh my God. Like they think I'm hell. But yeah,
Mhm.
What
double twist.
comments?
Nate, he be leaving comments on my videos and like in my ooh,
Oh, yeah.
he
I
went
was done with that
hell.
routine when I saw her. When I saw her open up with a double full, I was like, okay, I'm not watching this shit.
Chavasio, it was a
When he
double
won't
tuck with it.
yeah, when
It was a double tuck with the mat for me.
stop. Oh my God.
Who Javasi, who you seen have a mat or a double tuck? Not even Javasi, I
Somebody
can understand.
said
I
Chuso
can
is
understand
not
she would have done a front
overrated. She
pull into the
deserves the
double tuck, but
praise
it's
being a
like
mother. But
just a double tuck.
Woof. Mama's a swinging bars and no grips.
Oh yeah, what?
Y'all soon to get so many deductions on that double L with them flex feet. How you
Yeah.
not have your toes pointed? Oh, I just want to point out that Charlize triple wolf
Chico's trying to
turn.
start violence.
No.
Should have got the name after her because she made it in qualifications. Hating ass bitches.
Them judges do not fuck with Shiley's, bro. Like,
They do not. They are so yeah, they were well, the
Fucking
judges in
haters.
general have been really
That
harsh on
triple
Dan
that
Selman.
triple L in qualifications was the best one she did, by the way.
Hmm.
Um
No, the one at Nationals,
oh
like
well
two
no.
was.
Not I'm talking about at Worlds. But the one at
Okay.
Yeah, because
Nationals
Nationals doesn't count for getting it named after yourself. But yeah,
the
Worlds, I
one
think
at
they
even
give it to
still,
Nationals,
Pure.
I watched her national ones and it was questionable. Like, I'm telling you, like, how
they
strictly
would have credited that one from Nationals. Because I saw it in person. It
Chico,
looked so good.
Probably,
just
It
like
looked
I
probably.
was
so
saying,
good.
probably, but like, I don't know, like, her leg was a little bit, maybe too, like, I'm telling, like, these hoes are
Yeah,
petty.
they've been so harsh on the double L turns, and
Yes, not
remember
even
to
that,
like,
Allie. It's the damn triple twist. Like, girl, your triple twist got to be over rotated for it to get
yeah, you
credit.
gotta
Your shit got to
or
be over
yeah, you either have
rotated.
to over rotate it or you have to punch out of it, like
It's like
Did they
Joe and
downgrade?
Visser do.
they downgrade
Did
everyone's
they
fucking triple
Kinsellas?
twist.
They
Well,
downgraded
Kinsella
Kinsella for
is
the
getting
Olympics.
downgraded and she deserves it, but
Yeah, I
still.
hear Kinsella, but the other ones like, oh, you Sean, they be doing too fucking.
Yeah, like Ocean is a beautiful triple twist and they don't accept it.
They be downgrading her shit almost all the time. Like, and I
Hmm.
just be like, if she get her shit downgraded, like, what is a triple twist supposed to look like?
Right.
You're
Or
right.
they were going really hard on Reeby's Memel in Paris too. They were not crediting that. That's
You
why she
said
kept getting
who?
a
Oh yeah,
Reeby's
Reeby's
Memel.
mama.
Yeah, that's
They
why she
was
kept getting a
clear Reeby in Paris on floor. Like Mama barely couldn't even get over. Mama went from getting a 14.6 to barely even breaking 14. Like,
right. Like
I don't
it
know
was
why they
crazy.
were so hard on floor in Paris.
They really were for everybody.
except Suni. Suni was getting like a 13.7.
Oh yeah, they were giving her which exactly what she needed. Oof.
Sunni's all around floor routine was good.
That was definitely one of the best.
That was
That
her
was the
best
best
routine of
floor
her life.
routine
I'll give
she'd
her
done all
that.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, she stuck that truth out.
I don't know
She did.
why some people. So I don't know. I don't know why some people praising the guy Joker Gremlins. Guy Joker Gremlins, bitch. I'm screaming.
Oh my
He
Someone so spectacular like
they're
Charlize
going
Theron.
in these comments.
Let me say something. You talking about Charlize? It was a someone who said that Jessica Guy Jover is going to compete with Rebecca this upcoming quad.
Oh
Oh,
my God. Yeah.
I'm dead
Oh
serious.
wait,
She was
was
a
that the
major
end?
gymnast.
Was it Rebecca's Chung or the Andrade?
It was a
Which Twitter account said
them two
that?
hoes right there. But it was somewhat an Instagram account. I think it was
Hmm.
Planet Gymnastics or something like that. But like that pissed me off. And it's like I can understand if they would have said floor.
Yeah, I think she. Oh yeah, she could definitely beat Rebecca on floor, no doubt about that. But on the all around, no
In the
way.
all around,
No. What's she gonna do against her on bars and beam? Well, beam maybe. Beam actually, depending on what beam routine Reby does. But on bars, no way.
on
Like even
ball.
with her improving even with Jessica improving her her bars, you figure Reby can probably still get a point on her depending.
I would say a point, but like 6 to 7 tenths.
At least 6 to 8 tenths, yeah. Well, because what's Jessica's? Oh, yeah, I guess Jessica maxed out at what, a 13.8, whereas Reby maxes out around what, a 14.6, maybe a 14.7 if she really goes off.
I would say she might max out at like higher than that. I think
Right, but
I think
realistic
that I
score is
think
probably more around
Jessica's
like,
bar routine has really improved a lot.
yeah, it has.
So I think that if Jessica really went off, I think she'd get almost like a 14. Don't you know how they were scoring
Maybe.
how they
Oh,
were
yeah, well,
scoring
how they
Jessica for the
scored bars
Olympics?
in Paris, absolutely, but Reby was benefiting from that too.
I don't know, they were
oh,
still a little bit harsh on Reby. They was still barely giving Reby like a 14.6.
Hmm.
right. I think. My bad.
But
I
Them
had to.
judges
that was with a 6.2D, six
them
one
judges was
six
not
two d
here.
though.
Them judges was not here for Reby and Paris, but y'all don't want to hear that. Except for Oval.
Hmm.
Now they were on ball. What I was about to say, and then they keep talking about Jessica Gajarova. The thing is, with her tongue and her floor, okay, you can say she up there, but Charlize still got her beat like so much on bars. It's crazy. This quad, she would have had her beat
Right.
because Jessica not even scoring a 14 on bars. So Charlize
Yeah,
got her so
Charlize. Hmm.
she
Yeah,
make
Charlize
up for
definitely
it.
has a point on Jess there
Yeah,
on
and then
bars.
Charlize should have a good 5 tenths on Jessica on being too, but them
But they
judges.
were overscoring Jessica. That's the only problem. But this year it would have shown like what did Jessica get in quality?
Jessica would have got like a 57.5 if she competed in Paris.
Mhm. Oof.
Because it's like they would have given Jessica a 14.8 on Vault. They would have given
Mhm.
her a 14 on Beam. I mean not on Beam. I say a 14. Yeah. Yeah, because they gave Alicia DiMatteo a 14.3. So shit, a 14.1.
Who would have got a 14-1?
Jessica, if Alicia DiMatteo got a 14.3,
Yeah. They
No, stop. Alicia D'Amato's form on Beam is better than
I
Jessica's.
don't
it
know.
no, yeah, it is better than Jessica. Jessica don't have
Yeah,
beat
no,
Langston
Jessica
love
though.
her.
Jessica
Langston
bends
love
her
him some
knees.
Liche.
No,
Don't
no,
do too much.
Jessica
no.
form is
Jessica
not that
still
good. No.
bends her knees up. Jessica has bent legs on her leaps.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jessica. But I'm
So
still
they
give
would have
her.
overscored Jessica
They
as
would have.
usual because
If she got
she
a
don't even.
14 in, if she got a 14 in 2023 where they were way harder on beam, Mama would have broke
Hmm.
14. Like you not no. So we're gonna say
Jessica
14.
Fair.
don't even need to clear 14 on beam. I don't. I think she should be making 14 at all.
But for 42.9, and we're gonna give her like a 14.5 on floor. She got a 57.4.
Hmm.
Mm.
Rebecca was robbed of of a beam medal. Oh yeah, baby, we been knew that. I
Oh
don't think
yeah.
Reby
Yeah.
I don't think Reby and Simone are in their prime. I don't think they are going to get better. Uh, I
I
mean,
mean,
Reby has yet to
I
really.
hear that. I hear that. I hear that.
because I mean they already.
I know. I hear
Rebecca
that.
has gotten
All they
better
need to do now
though.
is just maintain.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
that's
don't
true.
think.
Yeah, because
But
I
I don't
don't
think there's.
think.
I don't think there's better to get.
Yeah, because
That's what I
Reese's
think that
form
this they're
is
trying to
so
say.
good. And
Yeah, but
Simone has really good execution, especially for the difficulty she's doing.
yeah,
And they both have so much. I mean, Reedy has a ton of difficulty too.
she
Okay,
does.
y'all. Jessica got a in qualification 23. She got
A
a
14 on beam with a
14
5
Yeah,
even
she
on
got a
beam.
14 on beam. Yep,
with
And
a
5'8".
her
5.8
e
beam.
score, was higher than Charlize by a 10. Like I
I
don't,
know, it was insane. It was insane.
It was
I'm
the
not getting it.
Javasi, it was the floor score for me.
Ooh.
They gave
But
her like
that,
Start.
I'm telling they be just throwing shit up when it
They
comes to
gave
Jessica.
Jessica two
Like,
tenths less than Simone, and I was like, whoa.
but you don't want to
hmm.
hear this, but Suni is Jessica in terms of how they be scoring her.
Mm.
Who gonna say I'm wrong? Cause the way they be just giving Suni what she needs. And it's like Chico, I could understand if it was one time, but it's like, how come it's notice Chico, it's always just exactly enough. It's like the judges know exactly what she needs and what she needs to get. I
Hmm.
just like I just find that weird. It's like you need a 14.8. You need a 14.866 to win. You get it. You need a 14. You
Well, oh God,
You know
okay.
what I'm trying to say? Like, you need a 13.9 overall. You get it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, how does she always get just enough? Like, I just don't. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bitch, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, one time the judges would just miss it by a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's like, they're not supposed to know exactly what you need, but it's like, how does she just
Well, they
always
can do
exactly get
math. They
enough?
can they can do math.
Listen,
Like,
it's
I
called luck.
because it's like, it was the bars that really showed us, like, Mama needed, like, what, a 14.8 something to beat Jordan in
Yeah,
qualification. She
she needed
got
a 14.8,
exactly
I
that.
think. Yeah, and they gave her a 14.866.
And it was just like, then I was like, okay, that was
Wait,
the
what?
big.
Wait. Let me just look at the scores with the exact numbers were
Yeah,
to
because
figure out
I'm
what she
still
needed.
looking at the 2023 scores, and they keep talking about Jessica being Rebecca. Rebecca made major mistakes for her to qualify fourth.
And they
And
underscored the
Yeah,
fuck
well,
out of Rebecca
yes,
too.
Rebecca had a bad bar routine in
yeah, she
qualification, but
did.
nonetheless, it was a little.
And then they talking about Jessica being Charlize. Jessica scores are going to be the same across the board from it that it was in qualification.
Hmm.
She got a 14.6 on her chain. Boy, she got a 13.766. It ain't gonna get no higher. She might get to a 13.8.
Hmm.
Beam, she got a 14.0. I don't agree with that. And Floor, she got a 14.4. So Jessica scores not gonna jump that much higher up versus Charlize, who scored way better on beam and bars.
Hmm.
So she'll still lose.
Nah, I'm not. So the way Simone gave away that floor to Rebecca, like, and I
Well,
Yeah,
and
she
I,
now Jessica,
absolutely did.
He
Yeah, and
literally
I
did.
think
Jessica,
Reby was underscored on floor too.
that's
I
what
do
I'm
too.
saying. Like, how did Rebecca stuck her first pass? I want to say
Yep.
Yeah, I
you.
don't know where they found all those deductions because like she had good landing, she had good form on everything. I don't know where they found all this, and her artistry
So
is
that's
good.
what I'm
So
saying. It's like the thing is Simone would have still probably beat Reby if she would have put in her inquiry. So it's like I'm not y'all not gonna say Rebecca robbed that girl because it's like I think Rebecca should have been like at least like a 14.4 for that
I
routine.
agree.
right,
I
yeah.
agree. She should have been higher than what she was.
Cause
That's for
Mama got
sure.
like what a 14.2 or something like that. I was like,
Hmm.
damn, that's all. And it's like didn't Simone got a
Simone was
bounce
so
like three times?
Someone was so upset from what happened on Beam that she couldn't like she said she didn't even care to like put in an inquiry. She's just like over it, like whatever, fuck it. I already have an Olympic gold
Oh,
medal, so
okay.
like
Yeah.
No, I heard that Laurent tried to put in a floor inquiry, but they didn't take it for some reason. Like, it sounded like he didn't stick around long enough to give them all the info they needed. It was very strange. But yeah, I just looked it up. Suni needed a 14.81 to pass Jordan
You talking about
for
Suni?
bars. Yeah, for
Just
And they
for
bars
gave
men?
her
for
four.
bars for qualification.
I
Yeah,
don't know
she's
because it's like Suni is so overscored in every competition. Like Jessica, yes, but it's like I don't know because it's like they really be pushing Suni. I'm trying to say,
well. I
Gio.
think that
and
I think that Suni definitely
Langston,
benefited this
Langston,
time around from being the all around champion. But yeah.
But I
Langston,
just
biggest disappointment is when she scored at 14-3 on beam with a layout this round.
Oh,
Langston was dying that day.
that
no
was
Chico.
pretty bad.
Well,
It was
because if
it
you
was the
compare that
audacity of them
to,
to give her a 14 on vault, but give Gabby the same score.
oh yeah, that was bad
Ooh.
too. And then when you think about that
There,
layout on beam, Connor did the same layout on beam, and they didn't score her that high. And her beam routine was basically so good at core.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't I don't know how Suni be getting these scores. Like she be kept saying like she be hitting. You know what I'm talking about Javasio? Like she literally be hitting the ground
Can't sit
hella
up no
times
more.
and they don't even take the deduction and it be so fucking clear as day.
oh yeah, she swipes her feet on the mat all the time on her pack,
That's right.
and
Well,
they just never
Ooh,
take
yes
it.
she do. Yes she
They
do.
just never take it.
Less likely Jessica got time to upgrade on bars, but
she not gonna upgrade.
she's not gonna upgrade that much. Her high
I
score
think that I think
if
that where she's at right now is like almost her max on bar.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree.
Because
I
if
don't think she
Jordan
can. I don't think she should do more difficulty in bars. I think she should keep working on her execution like she has been, because that's going to help
right.
her more.
Because if
Mhm.
Like,
Jordan and
She
Sky
need to
going
fix
to
that
Worlds
nasty
and
ass
Olympics
over.
making a 14-2, Jessica not gonna score higher than nowhere close to that with upgrade. She already got nasty bars. So
yeah, well, her bars are definitely better, but yeah,
It's
she's at
not
a
nasty.
five,
That
six,
y'all
five,
nasty,
no,
that
seven boost.
y'all
nasty is
remember in
over.
2022,
That's
she
Oh, we
2020.
agree.
We
We
talking about
agree. In
2023.
2023, they were much better. Yeah,
yeah,
she.
2023 was
2023
much
was
better than
way
2022.
better than 2020. But her scores in 2022 on bars were ridiculous. She basically just I don't know what she did when she went to that low bar from that pack, but that
Oh,
was
they
nasty.
wanted they wanted to see Jessica take Chiles down so fucking bad.
And they
Like,
overscored the hell out of her. Oh,
but let's start throwing out names to my overrated list. So we gonna you know what? Let's start with old school.
Okay, old school.
So old school Morgan White because I went back and watched her and I was like, yeah.
Because I was just about to say I didn't look at none of them goals before 1996.
But Javasio, Morgan White was overrated. Like
Yeah, definitely.
and Bella was like, "This is my favorite girl." It's like, for what? Mama barely coming in 6'1", the best. Like, stop. Very
Who
much
else was
her.
overrated? Who else was overrated?
Very much her. Um, I'm trying to throw out some other names. Definitely Anna Pavlova.
Mhm. Oh, Pavlova wasn't already on your list.
No,
Oh, I
but
was gonna say, how far back can we go?
Pavlova is an Olympic medalist. Okay, calm
so I
down.
guess 2000. Right now, we just going before 2008.
Okay, so okay, so like, can I do like an 80s gymnast?
Yes.
I was gonna say honestly, Maxi Ganathlon bars, just because the judges just love them East German bar routines. They just love East German bar routines for some reason.
Um,
Esther Moya.
I already put her on my list.
Yeah, Esther Moy
Javasio.
is already there.
Don't say Jenny Thompson.
Wait, wait, no, oh God.
um, shit. I'm trying to think. Oh, Carrie Strug.
We already put Carrie. I already posed Carrie Strug. The other one was oh shit. I changed my mind on Rodicon. I watched more of her beam and floor and actually like
Yeah,
Rodicon. And
that's
her
how I
vault.
feel too.
Yeah, I like Rodicon.
Maria Olaru.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
hmm.
Courtney, we already know about Courtney McCool.
Hmm.
Like, oh my God, Courtney. Elise Ray. Oh, don't get Devontae up in and turn up to the pin her baby.
Langston, you know me. You know I love me some Elise Ray
He
now.
loved her so Elise Ray. And it's like her she was a little bit overrated though. Like, I'm not gonna say she's enough. I'm be real. She can't be put on the list.
No, you can't put her
But
on the list.
she is overrated to an extent. Like the way they was gassing her up in 2000, like I thought she's gonna go to Sydney and clear Horky. They was gassing her up in the USA when she got to Sydney. They did.
Well, you do have to admit the vault table was bad.
Oh yeah, the
Javassi,
vault
regardless,
table.
her vault wasn't vaulting. Like even with a good vault table.
I know, but neither was Forkina's.
I do want to say that I thought USA was underscored.
At Sydney, yes. That's why I hate watching Sydney. I hate watching.
Hmm.
They did USA in it's at Sydney.
Because since you want
Hmm.
to say Javasio, Kristen Maloney was way ahead of her time on floor.
She was. She
And it's
was.
like,
I agree.
I know she had form errors, but it's like if you're gonna give Zamo a 985, why wouldn't you be giving her the same
Right, because
score?
yeah, because
I
Zamo's
agree. I
syllabus
agree. I
was
agree.
really low, but she did a syllabus.
I
So it's
agree.
like her difficulty was out of this world. And I'm trying to say
You
like for
see,
back
Langston,
then.
I'm fair. I'm very fair.
Mhm.
Who else? Who else there? Who else was on that team?
Um,
Tosh, Tasha wasn't overrated.
Yeah,
no, you said what?
Tashi
Tasha
said
wasn't
Tasha was
overrated.
not overrated.
No, she carried that team in 2000 and in
She did.
2003,
Yeah, she was a consistent one.
just like a black woman. Always having to carry the world on her back.
Mm.
Um, I'm trying to
Anya
think about.
Hatch.
Anya Hotch was not overrated.
No, I'm
No,
asking. I'm
Anya.
asking. I'm asking.
Oh no, yeah, but I was gonna say you got your own personal beef with that family, so that's why you want to put her on the list.
Mm.
Just so y'all don't know, like Javasio and Anya Hotch are close rivals in terms of in New York, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
my kids compete against her kids,
yeah.
mhm.
So
Wait, what?
yeah, and
and
her
her
ex
husband.
husband.
Oh.
He always talking about that.
I don't think you can put Anya Hatch on the overrated list though.
Mm-mm.
She always did her job.
But I can put Lil Miss Courtney Coupet.
Oh
No,
yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, because
no, no, no,
people really
no,
thought Courtney was
no,
going to win bars in
no,
2004.
I just feel like
no. They
across
did
the
not.
motherfucking board, like what is a
But
half
she
turn
got a
into a pike?
bronze. But she got a
She did get a
bronze.
bronze. That's true. Yes, she did.
Okay,
Allyship.
Allie is the Olympic floor champion on floor. Is she still not overrated?
Yeah. And yeah, and Taryn Humphrey. Oh, stop it. And Taryn Humphrey beat Courtney Coupettes on bars.
Tara Humphrey is overrated too.
Which I
Yeah.
don't. Oh, hella overrated.
Mhm.
Tara Humphrey is very
Uh,
much overrated as well. So
Alicia Sacramone in 2004. Oh,
Alicia Sacramone.
she was so pissed she didn't make the team.
Let me say something about Alicia. Alicia Sacramone is very overrated, but her technique is good. I'll give her that. My beef with Alicia Sacramone is like, how do you have such good technique and you're so powerful coming up with a full in on floor?
Right.
Like, bitch, where's your double layout? Where's your syllabus?
Where's your Amanar? Like
Right.
she just did the minimum.
Yeah. Why is her reading straight up and down?
But I mean back then you could build difficulty without doing those passes.
Okay. But Sean still had a double double. Like Allie Raceman still had difficulty on floor.
There you go. Right. Why?
Yeah, like Allie Raisman's opening pass
No
is
way
the
you
equivalent
training
of
with
a
Allie. You seeing
Moore's.
her gearing up this 1.5 to double Arabian to front line. You just, you know what? I'm gonna open with a triple twist.
So why? Why?
Her technique on the skill she did was really good, though. I give her that.
See Biles. That's right. Somehow I didn't like her back swing layout on the.
Her layout was not a layout.
And she always landed with like her legs apart and knees bent, and I just didn't like it. She did clear a front pike on beam though.
What I did not like was that nasty ass non-existent connection between her front pike to her back flip that she used to try to do.
Wait, I had
Oh,
a
the front
question.
pike to the
Why
layout
wasn't
stuff off.
Lebosniak? How did Lebosniak end up not making the old school overrated list? Did you side Protonova
Well,
was more overrated?
I feel
no,
like Prunova is more
Lebowski is
overrated.
overrated.
I feel like Prunova is more overrated.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
I
so
was
I
just
only had
wondering how
10.
she got pushed off.
I only had 10 names because if I could fit a, I want to put Boginskaya on there.
Oh,
Yeah, I was wondering how come Bogey didn't make it because you don't.
Bogey.
Alana Slater.
Oh,
Alana Slater.
Kim's a mascot.
Okay, so you do it. So you are agreeing to put Kim Zmeskal on the list now.
Yes, but not
Yeah.
number one. Like
No, I probably wouldn't put her at number one. That's probably not fair.
I feel like Bogey's still more overrated than her.
Well, yeah, because people think that Zmeskal robbed Bogey, 91.
No.
Nastia in 2005.
Nastia in 2005, 2006, 2007, and 2008.
Okay, but
Bobby
Nastia
Bitches.
won a lot.
And her coming back
Nas.
in 2012.
Okay,
Nastia
yeah,
was
or come back in
Nastia
2012.
Nastia was a queen of robbing bitches in 2005 and 6.
Who did she rob in 2005?
She robbed bitches of a floor medal on floor.
Yeah.
Her beam was good. Bars
Her
good
beam,
with
no,
that
that
pipe
triple
down
twist
double layout.
Travasio. She robbed Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea got the silver on beam, right?
And no, because it's like with that triple twist, that should have took the goal from her alone.
The judges love Nastia because she was basically like one of the first gymnasts, like whose like father is a coach and popular, and you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I
So I
do,
guess
yeah.
that's where the hype. I guess that's where the hype about like Nastia came from, like in
Hmm.
2005.
Oh yeah, because her
She
mom
kind of
was a
like
really good
started that
rhythmic
trend,
gymnast.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because she was one of the gymnastics legacies.
Because
Yeah.
Chelsea's dad didn't even coach her in 2004.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna start throwing out names for new school because I think we out of old school names, or at least we
I
can think.
think we are, yeah.
So I'm just gonna throw out three bitches right here.
Hmm.
Vietnamese.
Alice Kinsella.
Yes, yes.
I thought she was
Yeah,
already
I
on
had
your list.
Yeah,
no, she isn't. No,
not yet, at least. Bit Kayla to tell her, y'all, like you said, Whitney. Suni, I don't care because
I
No,
know
you
Suni
you're
can't
gonna
put
you're
is
gonna
Suni on
do
that
it
list.
this time.
I
You
can't.
can't put
The
Suni on
thing
that
is,
list.
Sony got medals to back. She
she
carried
do,
that team
but
in
so the thing
2021.
is,
I
compared to how gassed up she is, that's what I'm trying to say, Chico.
Yeah,
I
So
know, far as gassed up, yeah, but
but she
she
won a
carried.
medal.
she
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 carried
has
that
medals.
team.
So you can say the same thing for Allie Raisman, but it's like
But not no, but Suni is more decorated though.
she
At
Yeah.
is,
least
but it's
she has
like
bigger medals.
the way that girl is gassed up.
Hey, what you could
Sony
do
can't
is
be overrated. I don't think she
you
can be
could put her on a
overrated.
robbery list.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
she can't be overrated.
it's
You could put her on a
like
robbery list.
when your stand states coming after Simone and Chiles and Rebecca, all these other gymnasts that are better, it's like no bitch, because that's
Okay,
my beef with Komova. It's like
But
hmm But I think,
yeah,
but
but
Suni did
Sony,
accomplish more than Komova though.
she did, but it's
yeah.
like I'm not saying Suni Lee's not a good gymnast. If I had
But
to
you can't
Fair.
put,
put her on your overrated list
I
because
put
of her
Allie.
fans. You cannot.
I put Allie.
That's different. Sony got more accomplished. I feel like she's more accomplished.
They're about the same.
No,
Allie's
No, Sony got two all around medals, Ella, and one of
At
them
the
gold
Olympics, yeah.
at the Olympics.
she
Ella,
got
so
one
she beat.
questionable one though. She
So she beats Ella
the
because she
second
got
one was
two all.
questionable.
It don't matter. She a gold medalist,
it
all
don't
That's
around
matter.
gold
She
true.
still
medalist.
got
The
it.
thing
So
is, Chico,
she can't be overrated.
I
She
ranked her
cannot
as
be
number
overrated.
5 for the top best all arounders. Like I'm not gonna sit up and like she's not one of the best gymnasts in America. Like I'm not gonna sit up and like she's not one of the best. But the
Mhm.
thing is, compared to what Allie gets what I'm saying. Compared to what she is gassed up as, she's not on that
But you
level.
can't put her on overrated because when you think about people on your overrated list, I mean, yeah, you put Allie on there, but Suniga is a different standard because she has her gold medal all around,
You
and
know
now
what
she
though?
got
He
ten
did he
all
did
around.
put Jordan Weber on the list
That's what I'm
though.
saying. Like I don't
He
think
did
Jordan
put
Weaver
Sonia's
Jordan
ain't get
Weber.
Sonia's on
Jordan Weaver
there.
ain't get no all around medal at the Olympics. She
Not at
don't,
the Olympics, but
and she didn't have a chance.
I feel
So
like Sonia is overrated and can't no one like
I ain't
Carly.
gonna put her on that list, not with them, because I put her on a different standard
She finna be.
because she did what she had to do.
Let me
She
say
But
did.
something.
No, and I give her credit. I think she
Suni
did really good in
Suni
Despite
is
the
Tokyo. Yeah.
arguably.
situation.
I'm gonna make her overrated of all time, and Suni is arguably number one. I'm just gonna let
Oh
y'all
no,
know
I think
that
that's
all
going too
time,
far. I would
man,
all time is
all
delete
time.
it.
Right
That
now,
is crazy. No, you saying that because of her fan. If she didn't have that fan base, you wouldn't even be thinking
but
about
that's what
pursuing
I
You
this
wouldn't
say
be
about
list.
saying that.
everyone. Like Chico, when you say someone's overrated, it's because people think because people gas them up to expectations they don't live up
But
to.
Sony can back her
But
stuff can be
she
backed
lived up to
up.
the expectations.
Right. And she
Mm.
proved it the second time around, whether some stuff was questionable or not. But she still did it.
But the thing
And that
is,
team would have
when you
collapsed in
have hoes
Tokyo
saying
without
that you can
her.
clear Rebecca and that you can clear Simone,
Well,
and
they
you,
know she can't clear. I mean, well, she did clear Rebecca in all around in Tokyo. So
I
I mean,
need
that
Anna. I need Anna to come on here and back me up
she
because
cleared. She did what she had to do in Tokyo, and
Look
she
at him.
carried that
Look
whole
at him.
team.
Look at him always calling his allies and Chico.
oh come on.
Okay. Moving on. We're not gonna put
Allie
Sonya
know where
on
I'm
this.
coming from though.
I'm 50-50 on it because I hear what they're saying because it's like, okay, she does have I think she is more accomplished than Komova and even than Jordan Weaver.
Hmm.
But but
And
yeah, but
Allie.
I do hear the way her fans were talking about her this time around was really crazy.
No, it is because they were saying she can beat Chiles, and that would never happen. So
But
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
if yeah,
I
she
put
couldn't have beaten
Raquel
a
Rooney
healthy
on my
Charlize
overrated
now.
list.
I get that, but I still
I
can't
put
put her overrated.
Horkina. Same thing with Horkina. Javas, look at how many medals Horkina had. At the end of the day, she's not as good as people make her out to be.
So you could put Alicia D'Amato on there because that beam medal was a joke for her to
Because
get
I don't
gold.
agree. So
They
that's
should
what
have
I'm
gave.
saying.
I
She
don't.
should have
Okay, so
got.
I think Alice actually did deserve that gold medal given the competition she had.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
It's
agree with
I
her
don't know. It
score.
still doesn't
I
sit
don't
well with me.
know. I don't think she should have got gold. I think it should have been silver. It should like I don't know because
Let me say something. Alicia Mario was on my overrated list until the Olympics.
she gets. I mean, because she carried her team,
She
But it's
did
like
carry that team.
that
and
She
whole
just
did
like
carry
soon,
the team,
just
yeah.
like
She
that
Sonya
was.
carried
whole
her team.
she kind of pissed me off because I already had that whole drafted up on overrated list and had to take her off. So
Oh, because she actually
I
stood up
drafted that whole up.
and was consistent this Olympics.
So
Yeah,
I
I
was
can see
like,
that.
yeah.
It's Manila kept messing up on that double layout. Lord, she need to
She
take that out.
did.
She
No, no,
need to
no,
take
that
that.
wasn't. No, that it
And the
wasn't the
split
double
leg
layout that was the
and the split
problem. It
leg
was
double
the
pike. The two
no,
and a
no, it
But
half
wasn't
front
the
Suni is
double
layout.
layout that was her problem. It was the two and a
Suni
half
is
to front
very
full.
overrated, and
Yeah,
I don't like.
that was it. That was it.
It's people
Sorry,
out here
two and a
trying to
half to
say.
front layout to front layout.
Yeah.
Two and a half to front
I
layout.
see a lot
That
of
should get messy
LGBT
up.
people saying that Simone and Chiles and Rebecca are overrated, and it's just like
What?
it's
Wait,
people
what?
out here. It's people out here who think that LeBron James is overrated, basketball fans. So it's like when you say someone's overrated, it don't matter how many accomplishments they have. Are they as good as the media gasses them up to be? And Suni is not that damn good. That's my
And he
opinion.
does have a good point about putting Horkina on the list because Horkina is one of the most decorated gymnasts of all time.
But I still feel like she's overrated. Like she's not as good as people make her out, and that's my feeling.
Of all time, it's a reach alley.
No, no, she is. That is not a reach. It is statistically true. One of the most decorated of all time.
Really?
So. You
Yeah.
know who
No,
else gonna go on
she.
my over?
Wait, one
You
sec.
know,
I'm
you know,
looking
I
at.
forgot this
Did you
person.
say Kayla DeCello?
Yes,
No. Mm,
She got a really good vault and floor. Y'all got to admit her vault and floor was good this
Chico.
year.
It
This year
is
her vault.
not her
This year
ball.
here's
she
it.
will have no. Her vault was good this
Her
year.
ball
Her
was
vault is
decent.
good. Her
Her
vault
vault
is
Yeah.
is
good.
good. Her vault and
No,
floor was
it's good.
really good this year, and she would have got a
Yeah.
floor medal if she would have been taking
Yeah,
them.
they said Serena Williams is overrated. Exactly. So it's like y'all can say the most accomplished people who are overrated, but I can't say that
Yeah.
about Suni. Like Suni is
But yeah,
overrated compared.
Javasio. Yeah,
She is very
Javasio.
overrated compared to how people gas her up. That's what I'm trying to say. Is am I not? I'm not saying she's not a really good gymnast, but she is not as good as people make her out to be. Point blank.
Mhm.
No,
Period.
she is as good as people make her out to be.
No, the
However,
fuck she
they
not.
go above and beyond with it. No, she is as good as people make her out to be, but
No,
they
the fuck she not.
overdo it.
See, when
It's
people
like
make it
you
seem
can't
like she's
like.
better than Rebecca and that she's better than Chiles, and she's not that damn
That's
good.
not true, right? They go above now. Like compared to Flavia, people make her out to be something she not. That's totally different from Suni because Suni actually has accomplished
And
a
let me
lot.
say somebody else who's going to be on my own, who's are questionable, almost number one on my overrated list. And this is
Who?
like you could. Some people want to say this to go to gymnastics, but I think Nadia Comaneci is overrated
Mm.
No, not no,
Ooh.
Lexington.
I
because
think in Moscow she was
No,
actually a
Lexington.
little bit
let
overrated.
me say
I don't
something.
want to be too harsh on her because she struggled with because she did struggle with her growth spurt and with and there were the Karolis were having a lot of issues with the Romanian government at that time, so her coaching situation was all over the place. But I do think she was a little
So let me
overrated
be
in
real.
Moscow.
I think
Which
she
one of
got
her
a lot of
tens?
scores she didn't
Which one
deserve.
of her tens were a real ten? Nah.
True.
But isn't that true of okay, but which 10 ever was a real 10?
Nelly
True.
Cam 10 was a 10.
Oh,
And I don't even fuck with
wait,
Nelly
wait. Are you
Cam.
talking about her?
The
Are you talking
vault.
about her, Doug? Actually, you know what? Fair enough. That was a really good bolt, and that was one of the
But
hardest vaults a
when you
woman has
take a
ever done
fat
at
ass
that
hop on
point.
your dismount on bars, you still get a 10. It's like, Now, some of her beam 10s, when she used to stick the double twist, I could hear that.
Okay, can I have a second? I just want to, because I actually crunched numbers on this. I went and like I ranked all the medalists, all the world and Olympic medalists ever on each event, and Horkina is third on the all around
It said
list.
Nasi can get out, Nadia can get after she came treated Jordan. I agree, but Ezra, it was
Who's
someone,
number two, Allie?
Larissa Latinina and Simone is number one.
but I want to say that someone came on my live and said it was like, I feel like Nadia is overrated. And I went back and thought about it. I was like, yeah, she's not like same thing for like Mary Lou. Like Nadia is not as good as you make her out to be. I think she was
There, I
great
think
for.
you can make the overrated argument better for Mary Lou though, for the reason you said,
I
which is that
agree.
people act like she beat the Soviets and she never competed against them, whereas Nadia did compete against the Soviets, including Nelly Kim, and she beat them.
And it's
Probably
like
why Nelly Kim has a grudge against her, but
exactly. And it's like I don't care because it's like with Gabby, with even Rebecca, with Simone, it's like you people want to talk about their flaws, okay, but what about Suni's dismount off beam? Like, what about her vol? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a lot of
yeah, fair
things
enough.
that people look past, and it's like she's overrated.
A lot of
I'm gonna
people were
stand by
making
it.
fun of her beam dismount though.
Yeah, but nah, but Mama is overrated.
Hmm. Yeah,
Period.
okay. Yeah, and Horkina is the most yeah, Horkina is also the most decorated bar medalist of all time by a really wide margin. She has a Simone-like dominance on bars.
Some people
Oh,
put other
her
black
dominance
gymnasts
on
against
bars is
Simone.
pretty much identical to Simone's on floor.
That's true. Someone said some people will put other black gymnasts against Simone to avoid the racism label, but will switch it up if those gymnasts rise up. Like how people started doing
Hmm.
hating on Naomi Osaka when Serena wasn't a target. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
it's because when Simone went away from gymnastics, people were still coming out the Reby and Chiles.
by saying they wouldn't have won if Simone were there.
The Soviets
I
would have cleared. The thing is, I don't agree with that though. I think Mary Lou would have at least got on the podium.
Yeah,
Um,
I think a bronze. I think she would have. I think she could have at least gotten a bronze medal.
yeah, I think she probably would have gotten
Yeah,
silver.
yeah. I'm. Let me. I'm just gonna look at the because I don't. think, it's hard to say. I think Yurchenko had trouble at the Olymos Friendship Games.
Yeah.
So I think that's one reason I think Mary Lou could have beaten her.
I think Mary Lou was just
Although,
better than Yurchenko. It was Monster Panova that was the problem for Mary Lou.
yeah, because like you said, even if I think she could have maybe been like half a tenth to a tenth ahead of Mostopanova on vault and floor, and they
Yeah.
probably would have been equal on bars, but beam was where Mostopanova would have gotten her in trouble. Because Mostopanova would have gotten a 10, and Mary Lou was going to get like a 9.7, 9.8 at best on
That's
beam.
what I'm saying. So, like, if Mary Lou could have had a good beam, she could have actually won the gold against anybody. But it was like
Mm.
her beam was the problem. I'm trying to say because
Yeah, and
she could get a
Mostopanova
nine.
definitely.
Her
Yeah,
bars, it wasn't the best, but she could get over. She could get like a 9.9, and she had
yeah,
2 10. She could get on vault and floor. But it was like
yeah,
her beam
exactly.
score. Yeah, I'm trying to say like her
Yeah,
beam
but
score
like they
was the
were
problem.
still the other thing too was at the time, even though Mary Lou definitely like her verse vault, I think was the best vault anyone was doing in the world at that time. And nobody was doing what she was doing on floor, but they weren't the code wasn't rewarding that necessarily to the degree that it would today.
Right.
So it's like, because like Zabo could get, well, actually Zabo was good on vault and floor for the time, but like Zabo was getting super close to Mary Lou Retton,
And
while
no.
arguably not being as good on vault as most or floor as most Panova could be.
Yeah.
Although actually, no, wait, that's not fair. Zabo did beat most of Panova in the 1983 Worlds on floor, but
Do y'all think Gusu deserved to go over Miller? Yes. Well, I think they should have tied,
yeah, I think
um,
tied would be reasonable. Yeah, because I think
but
they underscored. I think they underscored Miller on vault, but they also underscored Gutsu on beam relative to Miller.
yeah, and arguably even well, I want to say I
Do y'all
think
think?
bars was
Wait. Do
pretty
y'all
good.
think? Do y'all think Morgan Hurt is overrated?
No, Morgan Hurt is
No,
underrated.
yeah, Morgan Hurd was like people have pretty much Morgan Hurd got forgotten about, and also I think the way Tom Forrester treated her,
Yeah, she was
I think that alone puts Morgan on the underrated list.
compared to Riley and Reagan Smith and all them other hoes that she was compared against.
And
Like
Grace.
Yeah,
Grace,
like they
yeah.
like yeah, like everybody was ready to
Oh, don't
replace
get
Morgan
Langston.
Hurd.
Don't get Langston
I don't got
started
nothing
on
to say
Grace.
about
No,
Grace. She don't
but
be on my
everybody was
list.
ready to replace Morgan Hurd with Riley and Grace and everything, and for no reason, because
But
Morgan
it's
was
like
so much better
Brooklyn
than they were.
Moores is another one. Like we already brought up Brooklyn
Well, I
Moores.
think Brooklyn Moores kind of falls into the who is it, Ithora? She's kind of like Ithora. I love watching her floor. Like the way she performs on floor is beautiful, but
I
yeah,
mean,
like but she just doesn't have the difficulty.
I Thor triple twist the front tuck, clear her whole routine.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say it though. Brooklyn Moores does have the best Semionova. Nobody else does it properly.
Again, it's
I
the
know.
front
It
layout to
doesn't
the
win
front for
medals. Doesn't
me.
win medals. Yeah.
Like,
Oh wait,
like
are you talking about her front double full?
no, it's her front that too, but it's the front layout to front double tuck for me.
Oh wait, I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Because I actually think Brooklyn Moores does a pretty decent Podka Paiova.
Yeah, it's decent, but when should decent be what's rewarded?
No, I know exactly. I'm just saying, like on that sense, I wouldn't go off and being like, this is bad.
People are trying to compare Naughty to Simone. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Well,
compared
that's
to
the
how
problem. Yeah. Not
compared to how people gas Nadia Comaneci up, especially the anti-blacks, Nadia Comaneci is overrated.
true.
And that's what I'm trying to say about Suni. It's not the fact that Suni isn't a great gymnast. Suni is one of the greatest gymnasts of all time. But in terms of how she is gassed up, she is overrated. She is not what people make her out to be. And that's why she's overrated.
Mm.
Period. So no bitch. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff Anna and Autumn were sharing on SUNY, I definitely see your point.
Ooh, wait, hold
I
on.
do. Like,
So,
I think she's
wait,
really good,
Langston,
and it's. Oh, what?
Langston, hold on. I have a friend that's watching on YouTube, and my friend just texted me and said, "How's Sacramony a floor specialist with a level 10 floor routine?"
Don't do too much.
Oh,
Cause
Oh,
she
wait,
got a
wait,
full
yeah,
man.
the person who's watching your floor routine, is it the one you told me about, or is it a different
No, it's a
person?
friend of mine that's watching the live.
Okay, it's a friend of yours who's
It
watching you
can't be
live.
who I think it. It better not be who I think it is. Because it's so that's messy as hell.
Oh, I hope it's who you, I hope it's who you think it is. Anyway, but yeah, Morgan Hurd really got screwed over by COVID-19. A lot of people did, but if the Olympics had occurred in 2020, Morgan Hurd would have been on that team.
Yeah. Child.
Well, it would have still. Who would have been the
Oh,
team? The team would have been Stoney, Simone, Morgan, and who would have been in the fourth spot?
oh God, maybe Jordan for vault and floor, because although
Well,
Morgan
Jordan
was good
did,
on
but she
floor.
did Jordan peak in 23? I mean, in
Oh, you're
2020.
right,
I
2020,
don't
she
think
did.
Jordan was ready in
she didn't.
2020.
Yeah, you're right.
Jordan
She
didn't
wasn't ready in
peak.
2020, so maybe Jade. If
No, because
they
Jay had the specialist spot.
Jay already
right.
had
Oh wait, did she
qualified.
already have it in 2020 though?
Yes, because
Yeah.
she had went to all the cups by then. There was no
Right.
cups in
Okay.
2021.
Right. You're right. Okay.
So who would have been in the fourth spot? What would have made the team? Because if it would have been Morgan, Stoney, and Simone, and then
Unfortunately, probably Grace.
I guess yeah, she would have made sense as a
And then
third
they would
all
have been
arounder.
Riley and Jade.
Because they didn't, yeah, because remember at the time, I don't think they really trusted Suni as an all arounder.
but
I
she
mean,
but she wait.
but ultimately she
I
Yeah.
proved
disagree with
herself.
that.
But
They
No, they
didn't trust her as an
did.
all around. It's just
Sooner
they
would
didn't
have been
want
the
her
next best.
ball.
Yeah,
yeah,
Sooner
that's
would
fair.
have been the next because her
Okay,
floor.
Grace. Yeah, I guess Grace had a better vault overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sooner would have been the floor because she was the reigning floor silver medalist. So
That's
they
true.
was
Oh God.
yeah.
Actually, I think they might have taken Skinner
Langston,
Mm,
my friend
or
said
Leanne.
my friend said that she agrees that Hatch is overrated. She was like Kayla Williams had a vote when we needed one.
okay, but she won a
Ooh.
medal and she was a pioneer for her time. So, and I don't think anyone really gassed her up like that. So,
hmm Also, I'll say it that I mean, Kayla Williams did her job, and she was the first American to get a world title on vault.
mhm.
So Kayla Williams did her job,
Yeah, but
and I don't
that bitch
think
couldn't
and I
leap
don't think,
though.
and most people don't even
She couldn't
remember
leap.
Kayla Williams.
Mhm.
Yeah, because she just fell right down to level 9 right after Worlds.
Oh,
That's what she wanted to do though. So that's her. She could have stuck around.
yeah. I
Don't
mean, she
judge
went and she got
her.
her gold medal. What more do you want from her? And then ASAC, it's not like she like screwed the US over because ASAC came back the next year and got a gold medal in vault.
So it's like
She would have cleared ASAP though.
I
She
don't know.
no, 'cause they have the same level of difficulty on their vaults.
That's about execution.
Yeah, so I would say okay. So I think ASAC had a better Rudy, but Caleb Williams had a better DTY.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think she clear her as a reach.
ASAC Rudy probably would have gotten downgraded if she competed in this quad.
Hmm.
No, they
Ah,
wouldn't have. Her
no,
They would have
no,
layout,
gotten
no,
downgraded to a pike.
her
no.
layout
They
is good.
can't. They can't downgrade it to a Pike. There's that's why
And the
that's
thing
why
is,
Colleen Debbie Lard, for example, gets away with the Rudy.
Alicia's, I mean, I'm saying like Sacramone's layout position is good on her Rudy.
It is. Yeah, it's not as good as Yo's, but it's good.
It's really good. I think Yo's better overall, but her entry into the ball, no one can beat Alicia Sacramone. The
hmm
problem with Alicia Sacramone is she gets no distance.
Yeah, whereas Yo gets much better distance.
But it's like in terms of the layout position, Mama clears house. So it's like I'm gonna
hmm
be fair. I'm trying to think of some more names to throw on that list. Seda Two
hmm
Talent.
Who?
Oh,
Seda.
Seda from 2016. I did feel a little
Oh,
bad for Seda though because the Russians were so
Only
mean
thing I
about
want to give
her.
her is Mama used to clear that layout full on beans.
hmm
She would eat that shit down, but get served by the
wait,
next guy.
Is Maggie Nichols on your overrated
She already
list?
was on the
Yeah,
list.
she was on the first
You
one.
know, Maggie was on the first list.
hmm
What Langston call her? Langston call her what a bitch backstabbing brunette,
A bully and
Yes.
backstabbing brunette.
Yes.
bully and backstabbing brunette.
Javasio, I want you to. What's the funniest thing you think I've ever said? Because you be pulling shit up. I said from a while
Bitch,
ago.
I got it saved. I have it saved on my phone. That one because of
Oh,
Ali, and then the other one,
Wait,
the whole
what? Wait,
combination
what?
is a
Babe.
combination with Michaela Skinner.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, what's the
oh,
combination?
You know, Javasio is when he said, "How much of a downfall can you really have? You never even rose in the first place." I was like, "Oh wow!" Like, cause I like even Chico was like, "Y'all be going in," cause it's like
mhm.
we was at like 20. We was going in at like 20, but that whole went all the way past 100. We were just like, "Wow!" Or he was like, "Her wig will be showing."
Oh, that
I
was.
did not say that. I did not
Who
say
Yes,
went
that.
you
glue?
did say
You
that.
did, you did. I
Who
actually have you
who
on
went glue be
video.
showing? Wait.
Yo, I think I
Tornadoes.
used to
Remember he
come.
said
I think I used to come on these
Oh
lives
my
drunk.
god.
he said Chico that he said she'd be on the live with her wig loose. So I was like I went back and watched that live. I was just yelling at work the whole day. Like that shit was
Woo.
hilarious.
Anyway, what do we?
Our
Oh,
old
wait, okay.
lives.
Oh, someone's asking, did Denling Ling deserve that gold over Sway Lu or Sui Lu?
Mm,
Yes, yes. We talk about this before. We're
yeah.
not going to
We
argue.
have, yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, Sweet Lu. I like Sweet Lu's beam better, but Dangling Lid went off that day,
She did.
and also like it was the code at the time let her get away with doing beam that way, so it's like I can't hold that against her.
Hmm.
You know, I like if the code's bad, I don't really blame gymnasts for working it.
Yeah. On my YouTube channel, it's just all this. You know, Charlize one of my most YouTube searches. So why all her
Yes.
stuff popping up from like all the promos for the Olympics? I don't have time for this today. I ain't trying to be in my feelings.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. So, I think Charlize can market herself, especially if she comes back for the next quad. Because,
Mm-hmm.
But
like you said,
Charlie,
she did.
baby, Charlize has been marketing herself even all
Yeah,
that. You
no,
see how
she
much
has.
promo
I think
Charlize is
she.
doing? They just flew
Mhm.
Charlize all the way to Australia to do a promo
Oh, for
thing
Sylvia
for
P,
Right.
Sylvia
right?
P.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, Charlize is going places.
So it's like Gabby, you're
Mm,
not gonna tell me that you're injured and you can't do no promos because Charlize is injured and she doing what she got to do.
Sure, you
right.
right.
Yeah, I don't think Gabby's getting good advice where whatever's going on right now.
I just think
Even what's her
Gabby
name?
doesn't fuck
What's her
with
name?
people.
Caitlin Ohashi don't do gymnastics no more, and she still
Not too
they say
Right.
that
much.
they say she's one of the top paid gymnasts, which I don't understand how, but
Right.
like
Well,
Autumn,
it's
what
from
Autumn
tours
said,
and stuff.
what Autumn
Autumn.
Stop.
said.
Don't go there. No, don't
Don't
say
go
that online.
there.
No, we're gonna go
No,
there.
not
We're gonna go there.
online.
We're gonna go there. What did Autumn say about how
We're
she
not
wants some
gonna
money?
say what Autumn said.
Oh my
Autumn
God,
is
I
so
can't deal with
fucking
y'all.
messy, child. Um, Tony said,
Mm.
I feel like Morgan only won because of the weak competition during that cycle. Everyone was taking a break. You're not gonna give her too much because
Ah,
Morgan still cleared Jelia. She still cleared my Murakami.
right. And
The only
she
True.
gymnast
still
who
got
wasn't
bronze.
the
Yeah,
only
she still
gymnast who
got
wasn't
bronze in 2018 with everybody back too.
so it's and she had made hella mistakes in that competition as well. And arguably they robbed her ass because how she get a lower score on floor with that good ass floor routine that she got in event finals.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
So again, so no bitch, y'all not finna
Hmm.
give Morgan Hurd too much over here. One thing about Gymlandia, he gonna turn up for his faves.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, Morgan accomplished a lot with mistakes.
So
So
it's like if people were really gassing Morgan up, I could hear that. But who's really gassing her up like that? That's the thing.
yeah, and
They
like I said this before, but it was like
they
they
was
wanted to
gassing.
replace
They was
Morgan as soon
gassing.
as
Meanwhile, they should have taken Trinity to Worlds that year.
You said Trinity over who?
They should have taken
Grace.
They should have taken Trinity to Worlds that year.
No. I don't fuck with Grayson. That's a reach, Shavasio. Like that's one of the biggest reaches. Like Shavasio, Trinity had a full twisty and Chinka.
We didn't need her on vault, but I mean, like, Nastia,
Doesn't matter.
Listen, Langston,
You wouldn't take.
what did Grace really do for the United States?
The thing is, Jamasio, this not
Tell me,
1996. You can't
where did
have
her
two.
scores
Listen,
contribute,
Jamasio,
Langston?
you can't have two bitches on the team if Carl only got a 1.5.
Oh my God. Kara did what she had to do on
No,
B.
but it's like you can't have a bitch on the team that got a 1.5 and no one that got a full twisty and chinko. Like
Yeah,
that
you
just
need at
can't.
least. I think you're right. Yeah, you need at
That
least four
that can't
D2Is,
be.
especially if you're the US.
Like you can't. That just can't be. Like no. And it's like Grace was still a lot better than Trinity on bars. Grace was better than Trinity on every event.
Trinity just couldn't put it together.
So that's the reach.
Somebody said Chico loves Sunni. Chico love him some Sunni.
Somebody said what?
Chico don't really like singing like that. He
First,
just
no, no, no,
Chico,
no, no, no.
Chico and
I don't
Javasio
love.
try to be the voice of reason for me and Anna and other people in the group chat who don't fuck with Sunni
Exactly. And I love whoever talking. I love Chiles. I
and
love
Sky
Scott.
Blakely.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think anyone loves Shilese as much as you do.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, they're not even pro Sunni. They're really don't really care about her like that. But they are. They try to.
Listen,
They try to be reasonable with the ABPP. That's what they try to
Mhm.
be.
I like
what's the
some.
ABPP again?
Stop.
Javasio,
We
stop
have
trying to
some.
be this.
We have
Stop
some new
tell
listeners.
messy,
We
Javasio.
have
Tell
some new
your friend what
listeners
it
that
is. Come on,
listening.
you can tell your friend.
No, there's some people that are listening. I don't even have their numbers. Like, come on now. What is the ABPP,
Isn't
Langston?
it Asian Bitch Protection Program? Is that not it?
Yeah.
That is it.
Okay.
Uh,
And what Anna say the AB double P?
What is that one?
oh,
It's the same thing.
Oh,
She just said AB double D. I mean double
Double
P.
P instead of
double P. Yeah.
ABP.
Yeah, I don't know what
and
the double D would be. Mm.
Gymlandia is a Black girls protection program.
They need one.
You could say that. But the thing is, I'm harsh. That's one thing about me and Chico
Yeah, no,
knows.
he'll.
I'm a pro black, but I'm not delusional.
Mm.
But he
Who,
harsh,
who,
and I gotta be
which
the voice of reason here.
which black gymnast are you not delusional about? Let's go.
Sky Blakely,
Everyone.
Talia
I give
Lincoln. Yeah, he's
I
got. No,
give
he'll give
Simone,
it.
I give Gabby, I give Shilese, I give Sky, I give everyone a lot. Rebecca, like who have I never not been harsh on?
Yeah, he's realistic about everybody.
If anything, he kind of too harsh on them. If you ask me, but okay.
He's
Oh,
just a Sky Blakely fan and he can't take Sky Blakely criticism. That's all it is.
No,
I
and
does need somebody to stand up for her though.
But I mean,
But I do stand up for
She
her
did fall
too.
in every beam routine like since
And Chico knows I put
Junior
Grace
World.
and Riley on the list because how people talk about how people talk about Sky, they don't give them too much. So I
Right.
am very fair. But Scott
Mhm.
Blakely, I don't like how a lot of pro blacks were delusional about her.
well, I wasn't this year, and y'all weren't either. So
But again, Chico, Sky Blakely is where I draw the line because like, I think she would have made the Olympic team. But we do
Yep,
not know how Sky would have performed at the
definitely.
Olympic trials or at the Olympics. We just don't know
she
that
would have
yet.
did just fine at the Olympic trial, and that's why
Chico,
I'm so disappointed that she did not make it approved
I
for her
agree, but I'm just
ball.
saying like
I
that was
think, yeah, I think it looked
I,
like by nationals she finally got her head in the game.
she
Like
did.
whatever.
But I don't trust that enough to say they're gonna hit every routine at the Olympics and every routine at the
I
Olympic
mean,
trials.
she
True.
would have hit at Olympic trial. She did
Mama's always had it together domestically though.
That's what
right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that is true, and that's why I was nervous because in 2023 she was doing really good domestically, especially at classic
Yeah.
nationals, and she fell on a bar routine selection camp, but everybody fucked up at selection camp, so I wasn't really
Mhm.
holding that against her. But then we saw what happened at
I
Worlds,
thought
so it was
the way
like.
I thought Charlize was getting ready to take Simone Biles down at selection camp, like
I
Oh,
was
she
so
was.
mad. I
She
was
was. I was
okay
so.
when her bar score came up. I thought they entered it wrong. I just thought they entered it
oh,
wrong
I was
because they've
like,
been doing that. They've been entering
Simone was
scores
done, bitch.
wrong.
Like once Simone had
When
did
at
beat
classics,
No,
Simone
at selection, we're at 2023 World Selection
at
Camp.
World Selection Camp. Listen,
oh, I
Javasio,
don't remember watching
Charlize,
that.
I
Charlize,
got flipped now for like a month so I could watch
Charlize
that.
made hella mistakes, Shavasio, and Simone only beat her by
Mm.
point 0.3, even with all Charlize's
Really?
mistakes. Yes,
Yeah, that world selection count was crazy.
like shot and a thing
Charlize came to let bitches know.
like no, but the thing is, Charlize only scored like a 55 something. That was a sad thing. Simone won with like a 55-3 or something like that.
I don't know what happened. They
That
all
shit
were
was a
too.
mess, but
Because
I was like,
they were all fighting. You know how important the worlds is before the
but
Olympics?
it's
That's
like
like really important. They really
once
want to make it.
Simone hit that, didn't she fall on beam or something? I know she hit
She
beam.
fell on two events, didn't she?
Yeah, but like once she hit failed,
No, she didn't fall on beam. She didn't get credit for her leap series on beam though.
but
She
once
fell on
she
bars.
I knew that hoe was done because she done bars and beam, and she still only had like a half a point lead on Charlize. Before Charlize went to bars, I was like, damn,
It's over
Simone is
with. Yeah.
done. Like, that's what I was thinking, like, oh shit, like Simone about to lose. And then Charlize went up there and fucked around on bars. And
Well,
that
no,
allowed
they just took too much. I didn't even know that was that big of a deduction, but they claimed it. They heard it from across the room. Heard her
Simone barely
footsteps.
held on to that competition. I was like, damn, Simone. Like, I was appalled because it was like, how is Simone? And the thing is, Simone was getting ready to get beat by a lot. It wasn't even going to be close. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, it
Like,
was gonna be a
Mhm.
lot because Charlize would have scored like a 14-8, 14-7,
yeah,
14-8 on her bars, and she ended up
Mhm.
getting what like a 13-2 or something
yeah.
like that
She was
with
getting
that.
ready to get beat by a lot. You know, like, it wasn't no like point one. Like, she was getting ready to get beat by a lot. Like,
Mhm.
they, man, like, that competition was not good. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to realize, like, Javasio Simone only scored like a 55 for that competition. That's like nothing. Like, even Kayla Cello can score that.
Now wait a
I
minute.
think I
You
think
just like
for
stop talking
me
about Kayla like she ain't a good
for me,
gymnast. She is good.
Charlize, you know Link said can't stay up in
You can't stand bit knees, even Javasio. I do want to say she's growing on me after I've heard from other gymnasts. She's a very sweet person and stuff like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of number of
I
people said
really
that.
But
I
this ain't about the personality. It's about the gymnastics.
oh
Exactly. Yeah,
Kayla is good though.
this is
Kayla
not no kumbaya ass
no,
podcast.
no, no, no. Kayla is good on bottom floor, and then her bar. She
Floor,
came with the she came
floor.
with the
The
upgrades
double
on
twisting your Yurchenko
bars.
stand on bed knees.
Her
It do, no,
Yurchenko,
but if it scores well,
her
if
Okay,
she
but
Yurchenko
a
gets
lot
good,
of
is
people
yeah, no,
say
when she gets good height and
I ain't finna
distance, and she
praise no
scores
bitch for
well.
a DTY. I'm
no. I'm
sorry.
not finna let you talk about her DTY because she got a good DTY and her floor is good. She came with
Mhm.
hella upgrades on bars that worked for
And was
her,
still nasty.
but at least she came with the
Like
upgrade.
Sean said,
Mm,
her bars heavy as hell.
And then
But she still had a
I
good
don't disagree with
composition.
you,
I'll give her
but
that. She
yeah,
had good composition.
yeah, and
and see,
then
because
but
you know
her
what
beam
people
is
ain't
beam,
beam is
mentioned.
where she really serve bad knees.
Yeah,
it's that Georgia Tech.
beam is where it really falls apart.
That's what you
It
heard
was that
Chico.
Georgia
You
Tech
heard Chico
fool.
trying to defend her on Barb. You heard him trying to defend Barb. You see, he ain't had shit to say about me because he already knew what it was.
Well, that Georgia Tech fool was not.
It's a I think technically it's a split jump half,
I
but
thought she
yeah.
did a
Oh, sorry,
full.
split jump full. Yeah, yeah. It's not technically a tour to It's a different technique for
Uh huh.
a split half. Yeah, it's like a hop Uwate with a half turn.
And let me
It's a
say
really
this.
specific technique. Most gymnasts don't
This is
do
Hmm.
it because it's
cute. Talking
harder.
about I met Kayla coming back from 2021 trials and she was real sweet. You know what else is sweet? A bakery, but she's still allowed to leave them a 3-star review. So I don't
Oh my
Oh,
god.
like
Oh
oh.
my
Any,
god.
okay.
anyway,
A Cinnabons is sweet. If your Cinnabon is cold and it's not like the icing is not sitting on business, are you gonna give it a 5-star review? So it's like I don't want to hear
Oh my god.
that.
y'all, I'm rewatching the classic from this year, and the people that are tuned in to Shy last performance on floor is crazy.
Let me say
Everybody is
something,
so quiet.
Javasio.
Mhm.
How messy is Autumn in person? Like, we know how messy she is like online.
No, she's
She's
not
worse
messy.
online. She's worse in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
That's oh my god, like
I blame you all.
Okay, y'all coming to championships? Or what
if
next
I'm
Yeah,
year?
back.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to try and go. Yeah.
It's in New Orleans. Me and Javasi are gonna be there.
Let me tell you, it's this nice ass hotel. It's like in Center City, New Orleans. I'm telling you, Center City, New Orleans is so underrated. Like everyone want to talk about the French Quarter, but you know I'm talking about Javasi. Like downtown New Orleans is really where it's at.
Mhm.
You know I'm talking about the business district.
I can't wait.
And Lee, why ain't nobody leave their thoughts on my latest video? Like, where's y'all
I
thoughts?
left my
I
thoughts.
know you left your thoughts, but I'm talking about all of my
I left my
subscribers.
I
thoughts
did
too.
not. We did testing today at my gym. I was so busy.
Chico, did you watch my latest video?
I watched half of it. I'm not done. Cause
Yeah.
Javasio, me and Javasio
Chico
both
got
was
off
one.
right when you started talking about politics.
No, he didn't.
No,
Cause
he
that
didn't. Who cares about that stuff?
that was like
Javasio, I did not. You know why I stopped watching last night, Javasio. So please.
Oh, oh. Don't get to that, Chico.
why did you stop watching?
I had got busy.
Nasty, nasty,
Don't pay Javasio
nasty.
Mm.
no mind.
Gabby better be there. And every of the other small beach, I will see.
That's what I was talking to someone about earlier today. Like, who's going to be at 2025 championships besides Connor? She made her. Well,
How you know Connor
we'll,
even gonna come back for real?
we'll
She
see.
might. We never know. We'll see.
She might not do all around. I don't know. We'll see.
Y'all favorite Tiana?
Tiana better take on
Hey,
that.
Tiana, I think Tiana has a real chance if she
I
goes
don't.
Yeah,
Let me
for
say
it.
something.
Kesley.
Tiana is still the frog on
Hesley.
bars, though.
No, she.
I know, but
I,
Tiana's really good on beam and floor now.
Y'all didn't
yeah,
connect that. I think she gonna
and her
connect what I
DTY got better.
y'all didn't
Yeah,
connect what
yeah.
I said.
What you say?
What'd you say? She's a frog on
I said
bars?
Tiana still on her frog stage on bar.
Oh, okay. So she's just got a
Frog.
hat.
Frog.
Frog.
Oh,
Forg.
oh.
I think this year
She
is gonna
turned
be
back into a
between.
she a
It's gonna be
princess on the
between
floor. I'll give her
Hesley,
that. But
Tiana.
the bars is still frogging.
It don't matter. She get a decent score on boards and just do what she got to do on
Because
the
she
other
far away
court.
from decent now.
I hope
If
Kalia
she
Lincoln
can
comes
pull,
back.
I think
Yeah,
she
I
can
think.
pull a. She'll be able to pull a 13 something on boards. At least, no matter if it's low, she can pull a
Oh,
13.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I
Allie, you don't think she can pull a 13 on bars?
I don't know.
maybe. We'll
I mean,
see.
she
What
had a
wait, what was
whole
she getting
year,
last year? What was she getting last year?
like a 12-8, I think. Let me look. Let me look.
Her
Chico
bars is
12-8 ain't shit.
bad.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
Van Leeuwen.
oh,
It's the
what's her
Van
name is gonna be there?
Leeuwen.
Reese is gonna be there.
Oh, okay,
Reese,
that could be interesting.
Reese gonna be
If
where on bars?
No,
no,
like
on
she'll
well,
be.
Reese's main thing is floor right now.
Floor, yeah. But I
What's
mean,
where
Tiana,
she's
I'm not
standing?
gonna believe nothing until I see it. Tiana is winning that floor title next year until I'm told otherwise.
If
Oh yeah,
Jessica
Hesley
Gadarova
gonna be
comes back,
there.
though, she's gonna
Y'all
beat
forgot
her.
about y'all
Oh, I
best
was
friend
talking about a
Hesley.
championship.
Oh, championships, yeah.
Yeah,
What about
yeah.
y'all best friend
Who else we
Hesley?
got? Oh, wait, Claire
Reese,
It,
Pease
shut
is
up.
gonna be. I think Claire Pease could
Javante, why
take
you saying
bars
shut
and
up? That is
beam.
y'all best friend.
who?
Hesley Rivera.
She'll win national. It's gonna be between
She'll
her
be
or
there.
Tiana for national title. I
Yeah.
think maybe Claire Pitt too.
Claire
Yeah,
Oh,
Claire.
Claire
Pease.
Peace.
Yeah,
Oh,
Claire
Yeah, you
yes.
can't
Pitt.
Forgot
forget
about her.
Claire. Yeah, can't forget
It'll
She
be
Claire.
gotta
I
those
survive.
three.
She gotta survive Valeria another year though.
Oh
She
my
Hesley
does,
God.
and
got
I'm
Here we go.
nervous because he's
Hesley
got her doing
too.
in bars. He's had her doing in bars since she was like 13, 14 years old.
Oh,
That man is a psycho.
That back gotta survive.
I mean, what about the first state that had that 7-year-old doing in bars?
right. I saw that.
Wait, who had the 7-year-old doing in
You haven't
bars?
seen the
First
video?
state.
That's insane.
No, she
That
did
is
an
that is
inboard. I
wild.
just watched that video again today.
That
I
baby girl's poor back.
let me say something that's pissing me
Uh,
off. You know how I feel about that one gymnastic content creator on Instagram.
oof.
Aston.
No,
No, you
the one
Lily,
that
don't.
right?
Coach
Jim
D be trying
Lily.
to
Sorry.
defend.
Wait, there was two people talking at the same time.
I said
Chill
it's
Sorry.
though.
the one Coach D be trying to defend.
I defend
Yeah,
her
actually,
too.
yeah, we shouldn't say her
Oh,
name, but yeah, yeah.
yeah, no,
Well, I
because
don't. I
she's
think
too
no.
young for
She.
us
I
to
think
say
she was
her name.
defending her gymnastics and her sense of fearlessness, but I'm worried she's going to get hurt. I don't think anybody was
It's a
saying.
miracle that she hasn't already. Like, how do you
Yeah.
always like Javasio? I
She
barely
lands
ever see
everything
her,
short. All her twisting stuff, she lands like
Yeah, I'm just
amazing.
like I'm
and it's
nervous,
like
especially because she's so young. Yeah.
and it's like that man. She's I don't know how she has it torn something.
Hmm. Or broken
That,
It's
something.
like
that's a
stop
country girl.
stop doing half twists. I'm trying to say like stop. Number one, landing blind is already hard on your body. I'm talking about Javasio. So it's
On your
like
knees, right? Yeah.
yeah. So it's like stop doing half twists, especially if you know you can't rotate it.
Hmm.
Right.
Like she forever
Mama's
under
busy.
rotating something.
Mama's busy doing DTYs onto a mat in the pit, and you
Yeah,
don't even
and she
tell her
doesn't
your
have
check is
Allie
wrong.
Raisman's strength yet, so she can't get
And
away with
Like
that.
Javasi said, she even got her the full twist of your Checo give and change two song, but she's trying to warm up in your Checo double pipe.
Oh.
Somebody breeding in the
Yeah, he said was Spags.
I
That's
mean,
true,
nobody. I
yeah.
mean, didn't nobody bring home the gold medal when Leanne lost to what? Oh, girl, what's her name?
Galia.
Jelia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
How
mean,
you
nobody.
forget Jelia name,
I,
Chico?
I don't
Chico,
know.
we talk about Jelia all the time.
I
Yes, I
haven't
said she
seen
one
her
of
in a
the top
while.
gymnasts.
I haven't seen her in a while.
She
Well,
don't been
yeah, because Russia,
banned.
yeah, because Russia got banned. But
But
We don't miss Jelia though.
I do,
Kinda, kinda.
I do, because I miss the competition.
Yeah, her and
mhm, yeah, she was a good competitor.
That nasty
Missy
ass
and her nasty
throw,
ass
and
run.
and and the, oh
Her
god,
run is nasty.
and the
Ooh.
hurdle is bad.
Her run pissed me off.
I'm hoping
Blotto's run
Jayla.
pissed me off.
Yeah. Oh,
Blotto's
I'm
run
hoping.
pissed me off.
Oh
Blada.
no! Y'all know who gonna get Amber? I mean Simone Rose. Her upgrades look really good.
Mm.
Oh. Mm,
Her
mhm.
upgrades look good.
You notice how
Oh, we
quiet
forgot about
Javasio
Jalen
was?
Hang.
Yeah, that's
That's
Yeah,
Jayla
let's not
Amber
Hang.
forget about
upgrade.
Jayla Hang. Yeah, Jayla can get her consistency
But you
back.
heard Javasio just
I'm
shook
mad
when he was
Mama
talking.
didn't turn up.
Javasio, how you
I
feel
am
about Simone
too.
Rose?
Huh?
How you feel about Simone
Her
Rose?
upgrades look good. Have y'all not seen her upgrades?
I asked Javasio,
I
start.
mean, her bras is the only thing
Mhm.
that's interesting. Like everything else is given college.
But you know her floor game artistry. Her floor artistry is really good.
It's about the
Mhm.
Yes,
tempo.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's
I agree
Mhm.
with
because
you.
you know who
I
got
agree
good.
with you.
You know who got good artistry on floor.
Who?
Who?
Lada.
I don't know about that. I
I
actually
don't
think
know about
Bellotta
that.
had the. I actually thought
I
Bellotta
don't know
had the
about that.
weakest choreography of the three Russians.
What?
I thought,
Mm.
yeah, I thought her choreography was weaker than Listy and Gelia's.
I thought Blada had good choreo. It's the
Oh wait,
double
wait, wait! I
pipe.
think I liked her choreo in Tokyo where she did the
I like
painted black. But I
I like
didn't. It
all of
was.
them.
I mean, I like Bellotta, but I think I don't know. I just find Galia and Listy more exciting for some reason.
Yeah, because they don't open up with a double pike and finish with a double twist.
I meant their choreo too.
Oh.
That's also true.
Ooh.
Vlada, I want to say Vlada's double pike is very good in terms of execution,
No,
but
like her. Well, actually, her twisting form could be better. It's not like it's not full Aaliyah Mustafina, but she's also not trying as not as much as Mustafina did.
yeah, Musafina was
But
out here trying to do a 3.5. Like,
right, yeah, but no, Mustafina. No, it's not. Her twisting form is okay. It's not great. She flexes her feet on
it
her twisting form. It's really
was
ugly, but
Musafina's triple twist in like 2013. It was like, oh shit.
Ooh. Yeah, it was bad.
and yet she's still got all around bronze.
Like
In
2000,
2010, it was okay.
it was, yeah,
Mhm.
in 2012 too. Like, it had its issues, but 2013, where it was
Well,
like,
no,
oh
her twisting form got much worse after she fucked up her ACL, which I guess makes
but I'm
sense.
like I said, in 2012, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. It doesn't. It's something to do with like growth or whatever. Because Leanne Wong's twisting form got bad.
Hmm.
Yeah. And remember,
How
Chico
much
asked
did
me
Moose?
talking about he missed her whip the triple. I'm like,
I
Hmm.
do.
it looks better until the slow. I agree. Like it looks beautiful. Then the slow motion comes in. It's like I didn't notice it was as bad as it was until they played that shit. I was like, ah, damn.
Hmm.
Her twisting form when she was a junior was even better. Like in
Yeah,
2018, 2018, Mamas was clearing triple fills like nothing.
yeah. But the thing about Leanne is, you notice that Leanne. One thing about Leanne know her weaknesses.
She
Like
does.
Does
she
she?
stopped. She's.
Does she? Does she really? Does she? That she was one of my biggest disappointments this year.
She was, but Leanne
Uh,
Devasio, she
Because
stopped without a.
remember we was gassing her up. We was saying, "Oh, Leanne getting ready to Leanne is getting ready to clear,"
No, no, no. Don't
and
say
Mama did
we.
not stand on business.
We is crazy. But I did think Leanne, after seeing everybody tr- fall like flies, I thought Leanne had a chance. I really did.
I did too.
I
Yeah,
really did. After, especially after, like it was like Sky then Shy, and I'm like, okay, Kayla making the team for sure now. And then Kayla went
And Kayla
down,
went down. Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, Leanne, that's Leanne's spot. Like that was the
and Leanne
Hmm.
still ain't make it.
I know. Well,
Like
Hensley did have the meet of her life at
she
she
trials.
did.
did.
Here's the show out. She actually showed
Somebody said
out.
Kalia. Somebody said Kalia better clear Jocelyn next quad, but Jocelyn's not
I
coming
don't
back.
think
She said she's
Jocelyn's
gonna
Uh,
coming
get
back
paid.
to Elite. Yeah.
um,
Why?
Khalil
Uh,
cleared Jocelyn this quiet.
Jocelyn don't have no medals. She never been to an Olympics. Why would she
yeah.
come back
Well, no, she has the world gold medal from
from
team final.
team?
But yeah, I
Mm.
understand. But
Is
she
she even
could.
competing?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know. I
that.
think she could come back. She could at least get a vault medal. I think.
Yeah.
And if she can do a clean floor, if she can keep her landings clean, she can definitely get a floor medal.
I think Jocelyn will come back because she can't. This is the time for her to rack up on world medals. While
Right.
Rebecca and Simone, while Rebecca, Simone, Jessica, we don't know Jessica full difficulty yet. This is the
Jade.
time for and Jade taking a break. This
I
is
would
the
be,
time.
yeah, I would be surprised if I would be most surprised if Jade or Suni came back to Elite at this point, just because I don't think I
I
think
don't
for
think Jade will
Suni
come
it's
back.
gonna be real what?
I don't think Jade will come back.
I don't
I
think
don't
Jade
know.
or
Jade
Suni
don't
will.
I was
sleep.
talking to somebody about Jade today, and I was like, the thing is, Jade has medaled at every competition she went to. You cannot not take Jade. So if she come back, she gonna win medals,
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I
exactly.
think
Yeah.
Jade wants some more golds too.
Oh, maybe
and
she
she can
does. Yeah.
do it. She can do it. Like that's
Yeah.
it's a guaranteed
Yeah.
medal
Cause who's
taking
gonna beat
Jade.
Jade on vault right now with Simona Reeby not being in the competition?
Yeah, I
And
don't know who
Jessica
is and with
and
Jessica almost certainly not doing a chung.
Yeah.
right. So Jade got that in the bag.
I think
Ball
Ch- I
then.
think a Chung and a DTY are very easy for Jade's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think yeah, Chung and DTY for Jade are pretty natural.
Yeah.
No, what's her
The
name?
one problem Jade is gonna
What's her name
have
is
though
still
is
training.
because
Both of them are still training. They're coming to let Jade
who?
know on vault.
You talking about
Who?
Yamilet
Io?
Pina, Yamilet Pina, and that Geeta girl from
Oh,
India. They
Oh
coming to let
boy.
Sebastian,
Jade
get off
know
my
next
line.
quad.
Get off. Get off.
Like I said, ain't nobody beating Jade, and so
I'm
Jade can come
thinking
back.
with the non-existent Prudenovas? No, they're
Sebastian,
not
I
gonna do
hate you.
those.
I was thinking you talking about some real shit. It is someone
Yamilet,
talking about some
Yami, Yamilet said, I'm gonna print it over to my back.
No, stop. I don't ever want to see her do that again. No. No,
Mama's put it over
Shabasio,
to her back and got a zero.
stop.
can't,
Don't even talk about that. I don't want to think about that. I just pretend that never happened.
can't nobody tell me she not suicidal.
No, I said Tuesday.
Tell me she not
And
suicidal,
Mama's
Chico.
had the audacity to walk down the runway and go do a second vault.
Oh,
But it's like you can't tell me she's not suicidal. Like who just plays their life? And she go, do I feel like
Who looks at a table? Who looks at a table at 125? Sam go double front off of it.
It's like Javasio,
Stop.
if you know, it's like if this is what we see in person. So what is it like? She does this in training like every day. Like this is suicidal shit.
Mm.
Cause no way,
No,
like
it's because they train all these shit into like landing mats into the pit, and the mats in the pit it kind of gives when you land, so
Hmm.
it's not as hard as a competition mat. So they be getting gassed up by landing these shits on the mat in the pit.
yeah, I agree with that.
Mamas is crazy for that. At least Deepa used to land hers sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuso, oh my god, I was so terrified for her when I heard she was going for that vault.
The thing is, Chuso's
What is
pretty
it
though,
you
but
said?
the
She
only
found a
problem with
coffin she want to
Chuso
lay
is
in?
she didn't
No, that's another
cowboy.
suicidal ass bitch.
Chuso actually had good form of her putting over. I think that was her problem.
Yeah, she didn't cowboy that much.
No.
Yeah, Chuso was fighting for her life to make that team go to the Olympics this year. Just so Emma Mabuya can go and play around.
And Malabuya would have cleared Chuso if Chuso made it to the Olympics this year.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Emma really played around in our face.
I mean, she tried to bring an Arabia to the Olympics. She brought her double layout just to score less than she would have if she just would have kept the double front.
And how you doing a whole standing Arabian on beam, but you ended with a 1.5 this month? Like, come on, a jailer can do a 1.5 this month.
I agree. Like at least a double. Like girl, a 1.5.
A 1.5. Like, are you kidding me? Wasting Philippines money.
They didn't want to letting themselves get wasted like that. And they got three hoes playing in their face: Levi, Emma, and Aaliyah.
Not too much on Aaliyah. Aaliyah did well.
Aaliyah playing in them girls' face.
Aaliyah did her Arabian double front dismount on bars. She did her, what do you call that? What do you call
Oh, the
the
Mustafina. Wait, are we talking about
no?
the?
What do you call that release on bars? The Delchev,
I didn't.
the
Oh
Pike
yeah.
Delchev. What else
Oh
she
yeah.
did? She did that weird ass dismount on beam
Wait,
that
do
I
you
was
mean
like,
the wait with the pike delchev, do you mean it's the Ginger? It's like a Ginger except you actually flip forward. You do a
no, it's
half turn then flip
Arabian, like a
forward.
Pike Arabian.
I don't have a Burberry soul. Which Burberry soul?
Didn't she try to do an
Oh, like the
aerial
Lee,
to?
yeah. I think it's a Lee
Which
Yada
Burberry
one
soul?
Didn't she
actually.
try to do an aerial to back handspring to 2.5?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Who soul?
yeah. Aaliyah wasn't that bad.
Oh, you
I
mean
was sur-
Aaliyah
I was actually
Finnegan?
surprised I was like actually surprised she didn't make the all around finals.
Hmm.
What color
It
is it?
was
Red?
what broke my heart is when Melanie didn't even make all around. Like, damn, Melanie.
And it looked like she fell 4 times.
But did you guys heard what
I saw you
happened
with a soul yesterday.
What?
What?
before they came out?
No, my mom.
Well, I know Marine Boy I got hurt before they came out, right?
Marine Boye did something in there, and she like literally like landed on her head or something like that.
Oh,
And they said she was like
Oh, on
concussed like
vault.
really bad,
Hmm.
and they still let her go. Like she didn't know her name, she didn't know who she was, she
Wait,
didn't know what she was
what?
doing,
Are
and
you?
allegedly,
I know you fucking lying.
that's
That?
the
Oh my
tea,
God! They can't have
and
let her. They can't have let her compete like that.
that terrified all the girls.
They can't have let her. How did they let her
But the
compete
thing
like
is,
that? That's
Marie
so
Boye was standing
irresponsible.
on business. I think it was the other hoes.
Whew.
True.
I think Boye hit her floor.
Marine
Like, I don't.
Marine did. I think Marine Boy was the only one who had her beam routine. Let me just look up.
Yeah,
Let me
I
look
think
up
Marie Boye
gymnast.
stood on business stuff.
I mean, but I can understand what he's saying though. That it freaked everybody else out and threw them off their game. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do hear that.
But Melanie always off her game though. So
No, I understand. We don't want to. It's crazy. It seems crazy to keep making excuses for her. But yeah, what did Marine Boy do?
I don't. Melanie broke my heart though, because that was. It's one thing to
I
barely miss
agree.
it,
I
but like
agree.
Mamas was so
that was a
stressed
Mhm.
out she went
complete.
to cut all her hair off.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Mm. But yeah,
Javasion,
I'm just
the
looking at it.
way
But yeah,
the way the
yeah,
trials went.
Maureen Boyer did actually hit her routines from the looks of it.
Yeah,
Like it's including on beam, she hit her beam routine.
Well,
It was
I mean, given the
Melanie
fact
and
that
what was it, Morgane Usasek Remier, who were really off their game.
yeah. Melanie let her
Yeah, because it
anxiety
looked
get to
like,
her.
yeah, it looked like what was it? Yeah, because it looks like, yeah, Melanie, it looks like Melanie fell twice on bars, once on floor and once on beam,
Damn.
and went
even
overtime on beam.
Even
Yeah.
Romania cleared them.
I mean, Romania made the team finals.
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't
No,
Like,
they place fifth?
They got cleared by Australia and the Netherlands.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
wow!
not by too much, but by enough. Yeah, they
France.
needed. Ooh, actually, this kind of hurts. If France had had one less fall, they would have made the team final over Romania.
Yeah, France completely collapsed.
It wasn't just Melanie. Everybody except Marine Boyer was having problems. I guess I don't know how she did
And that's
it.
the thing is,
Like,
like, I thought France would
What you
still
say,
make team
Langston? France
finals.
collapsed like what?
Like, like the damn Blitzkrieg in 1940.
ooh, oh my God! Wait, sorry. I'm just looking at Colleen. They put Colleen on beam, guys. They put Colleen on beam, and she got a 10.86886 with a
Oh,
5.366 D score.
Ali, how do you pull up these things so fast?
Oh,
you just go on
because I know where
Wikipedia.
to go. I know where to find the sources. That's how
That's
I
the
do
thing. Like,
it.
I be doing the
Ali's
same
a
shit
fact
when
checker.
I am. I'm trying.
Javasio Chico. You know, when I start clearing people on my Instagram, I always come with the receipts. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. We
And
both
the
come with receipts.
screenshots. Chico,
That's one of
you
the
watched
many
my
things we
main
have in
Instagram
common.
when I was clearing Native American hoes, Hispanic hoes, Asian hoes, like
Hmm.
receipts, bitch. Scroll up if you
Yeah.
want to. I mean, they still be scrolling up, but bitch, here are the receipts. And that's the thing that pisses me off. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you show someone a receipt, be like, oh no, most Hispanics, like, no, bitch, this is their fucking receipt. She gonna tell me NBC, Washington Post, CNN, all these hoes lying on you, bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
why would they
bitch,
lie about that? That's not even good for them.
come on
They don't
now.
benefit from lying.
You know what I'm talking about, Chico? Cause it was a lot of Hispanic hoes that was trying to lie and saying that no, Hispanics voted for her. Like, no, they did not. Take y'all motherfucking L. Like, ugh, I can't. Chico, I'll tell you, I don't block almost every Hispanic person I know on Instagram. Like, even some of my friends, I just can't even trust them anymore because it's like, I don't, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Mm.
I blocked, I had to block a good 80 people on Instagram, if not more than that.
Hmm.
Like, I'm telling you, block is free been lethal as hell.
Yeah, didn't you say you had to get rid of some of your own family members off
I
your
only
social media?
I only have like two that I only have like 2 out of 100 that support him now.
That's good. That's good. That's a good statistic.
But I don't
But yeah.
talk to them anyway. But yeah, like these are the brokest people in my family too. But yeah, them bitches. Like
So
if
I don't
you
know how true this is. I saw it.
You know,
I don't
that's
know.
how money
I
is.
didn't necessarily see the best
Enough for
source in this, so I don't know how true it is, but there were people who were asking like a couple days
oh
allegedly
no,
people were
then
googling a day or two after the election, can I change my vote?
child whatever.
I know. And then and allegedly too there were people who were asking like on the day of the election, when did Biden drop out, which I find hard to believe.
Child whatever. Like
But I mean, I do think some
what
of it
pissed
probably
me
was
off,
ignorance
Chico, was you
was.
saw people on Instagram talking about how like a couple days after how much we love black women and black women this like we protect black women, but you embarrass a black woman in front of the
Obviously
whole
they
fucking
don't.
world.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm telling you, this was the hardest year for black people ever. Like black women in general. Like this year was very. You know, I'm trying to say like this year was not for us at all. Like from
Mhm.
start to finish. Like
well,
ooh.
we know that they done, you know, take down all the black girls in gymnastics. They blew a bitch house down in Florida. Um,
Mhm.
Blew a bitch house down in Florida. What do you mean?
Tornado.
Oh, you know what we're talking. Yeah, tornado.
Yeah.
Demacia, why are you like this?
It was a hard year for black women.
Shut up. We're trying to have a serious conversation here.
Sebastian, that was just so unnecessary to add in, but this is what I'm saying. Like, you think that I'm messy. I'm talking about what is he talking about? Like, wow. You're
No,
trying to
when
say,
he
like,
said it, it took me a second. Then I realized what he meant, and I'm like, oh my god.
Didn't you say,
Trying to be.
Langston? Didn't you say you need a clear hoe that needs to wear shorts when she goes to adult gymnastics in the
uh,
open gym?
it was
Oh,
a
we
dude.
already did that. You missed it. That's your problem. You
Okay,
missed
so
it.
say what you want to say.
No. When did that happen, Ali?
What happened?
The last live it happened with the former friend of ours who was wearing a leotard for adult gymnastics.
Oh, yeah, you
With
missed
no
it.
shorts on.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Who mentioned it? Who
That
mentioned
was
that topic?
you. You're the one who
I
brought
was
that
That
not
to
was
our
there.
Chico. It
No,
was Chico
attention.
I
who
was
mentioned
It
it.
not
it
there
was
for that
me.
live.
It was definitely me.
Chico was the
Oh, I
one who.
thought it was. Never mind.
No, Chico was the
Okay.
one who brought it to the group chat.
Cause it
Why do
popped up.
you guys wait? I just have to ask though. Why do you still follow him on Instagram?
Cause
I don't
Jabasio's
have.
messy as fuck. Like he like to see all the tea.
I don't have her on Instagram. I think it's
I
Yes, you
have
Twitter.
do.
Okay.
her.
Follow him on
I
Instagram,
do.
Javasio, I think.
I
I
do.
do. I follow him and his
Why? Why? Just
I don't know because I like to just watch things sometime and just laugh. I keep it for the I keep some people for the entertainment.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Like, girl,
My
what are you
my.
doing?
Facts.
Nasty.
Mm-mm.
Her Kit Kat hands stand on business at all.
Oh.
Who you talking about?
Your friend, your bestie.
I know you talking.
Who the hell my bestie is?
You talking about the one Coach D always want to turn up to the fan.
Oh,
I'm telling you, like her bars is so bad. Like her ball beam and floor are bad, but it's like her bars are like wow. Ooh, like, and it's like what pisses me off is he'll be in her comments, gas her the fuck up, and it's like be fucking for
Wait, who are
I hate
you
I'm
bitches
talking
like that.
about?
Like, cause Javon, you
Wait.
know how real black people are. So it's like, why are you gonna lie to somebody? Like, that's what I think about. Black people not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
They will hurt your fucking feelings in your comments, bitch. Like you, if you think you gonna look like a fucking clown and post yourself on Instagram and think hoes just not gonna come for you. That's what I'm
Mm.
saying. And it's like they be in the comments like, "You're doing such a good job. Like, look at this skill. Oh my God, you're doing your check whatever pipe. Like, did you not see the nasty voice you just sent
Oh, oh,
before
I know
that?
who you mean. Yeah, I know who you mean.
Like,
Took me a
please.
sec.
I want to clear that girl so bad. I want to clear her family so bad on my Instagram, on my YouTube, but I don't want them to try to sue me.
Who?
Yeah, because I would. Oh, wait, are you talking about the
You know exactly what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
Allie.
yeah. I wouldn't go after her because she's too young. It's like she's just yeah, she probably just thinks she's having
But
fun.
it's like I'm just scared for
But
her
her
life.
family, no, no, her family though, someone needs to give them a wake up call before they get a nasty one.
Right.
Especially, oh yeah, where they had like the bars in the living room or something.
It's everywhere. She got a
Like
whole
she's gonna
section
slam
back
into
there.
the ceiling.
she got she got a lot of equipment actually at home.
Hmm. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's set up safely.
Oh, y'all. So one of I was asking the girls what they want to be when they grow up, and only one. These are my level threes, and only one said she wanted to be a gymnast. But I told, but she's homeschooled already, so I think she should come to the gym more. I was like, girl, you need to be here all the time.
Mhm.
You want to be a gymnast?
Mm-mm.
I gotta check on their scores and see how they did.
Oh, what's her name is gonna be doing elite next year? I think
Who?
Dulcie.
Who?
Tina, what's going on here?
Oh, Dulcie from WCC.
Gonna
Oh,
fall
okay.
out
But
like today.
isn't she already doing Elite? Dulcie Kalo or whatever?
What about your best friend, Kamara Williams?
Not too
Oh,
much.
she can yeah, we're gonna have some people to watch next year.
How you feel about her chances, Javasia?
Oh, she can make the team.
With them bars?
She can make national team. Yes, she can make
Oh,
national
your
team. We
national
got
team. I'm talking about the
yeah.
world championship team.
Well, it ain't no team.
Hmm.
3 people is tough. That's gonna be
Yeah,
Tiana,
that's gonna be
Hesley.
hard.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Tiana, Hesley, and Claire. If
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 yeah,
that
that's
makes
gonna
yeah, I
sense.
think that'll make sense if everything goes the way we expect it to, which it might not, but
Hesley do all around,
Oh, wow.
and then Tiana do 2 event. Yeah, and then
What they gonna
the
do when Hesley don't even make the podium?
Hesley is going to make the podium.
I
Oh,
think
you
she
talking
will,
about
yeah.
At Worlds? Yeah, she'll make the podium. She'll make the podium at Worlds.
What if they let the Russians back?
You, don't get me started.
And the thing
She
is,
still will make the podium
you
because
don't think
they only
Jessica.
taking 2 spots.
The thing is, I
Mm.
think
Don't get me
Jessica
started.
and
That begins
Ondine.
at 2:30.
Oh, Undine.
I think Ondine can beat Hesley. I don't care,
I don't know if Undine gonna be her back at her full difficulty. That's all.
but definitely
Where
Jessica.
Chico, I like how you said difficulty. Say it again.
difficulty, difficulty.
What's special about that?
Right.
You said difficulty.
They said not
Yeah.
tomato. It's the way that I just hope. Yeah, this the one. I hope everyone get what they and more. Okay, because I'm telling
Mhm.
you, as soon as the Trump administration that deportation line, I'm coming for y'all umbrellas and seniors. Just know that on
But yeah,
phone.
even if Russia come back, his will still make the podium, and because they only get 2 spots. So I think his.
If
But who Russia
she
have? Jelly is injured. Listy's injured.
I don't
Rada,
even
we
know.
don't know what the hell is going
well,
on
they've
with her.
still got what? Because World isn't until October. They've still got time to
Yeah.
come back,
Right.
but I don't know. Has the FIG like put out any statement as to whether or
With
not Russia's allowed
Mazovich,
to?
they coming back. Just
I
know that.
know. No, I know they're going to be in LA. We just have to accept that.
I
Like,
mean,
You know what
just
though?
know
I want
that.
to see. You know what? No, I do want them to come to LA though and vote.
Wait, is
I
that a
want to see
fact though?
Russia get defeated in LA.
Yeah, I want them to get cleared. Here,
Yeah,
home
I want
here.
that.
I don't even know. At this point, I don't even
Mhm.
care. But they said Trump trying to yeah, he's coming for the Chinese first, but good. Like I said, because
Mhm.
I just
like
find that
I said,
hilarious that black people's the biggest haters of black people are getting taken out first. So yeah, he's coming for them first, but also I don't know how he's gonna get rid of as many as he's I think he wants 10 to 15 million that he was talking about.
Yeah, that's going to be. I
That's a
don't know.
lot.
It's like I think he's. Yeah, I don't know if he can actually do it, and not because he doesn't want to, but because everybody. Because he's appointing outrageously incompetent people, and you have to be competent to pull off something this evil.
I'm help him at least try to get close to his goal. Though I'm know that I'm letting y'all know that
Well, I
because
know
I
you're.
know a
I
good
know you're going. I know you're going down
I
to the
know a
bottom of
good
the
50,
sea. You're gonna go. You're gonna go team up with Poseidon and Namor.
like I'm saying, bitch.
You're gonna go find Atlantis. I know.
I know a good 60 people that can fit on that list. I thought they said 25 million. Yeah, he every time I see it keep going up, but baby, all we can do is help him try to reach his goal because at this point, y'all hoes need to learn.
He has concepts of a goal.
Okay. And the thing is, I don't even think it's 25 illegal immigrants in the country.
No,
So it's like
probably not. So what's he gonna do? Like,
overturn hoes.
I mean, that's what he wants to do. Yeah,
So
we'll see if
that's
he
what
can.
that's just like if you know it's not 25 million, bitch, he's clearly talking about you.
Yeah, like. But the thing is that
Like,
the thing that people should have been thinking about though is they have deported legal immigrants before. That was in the 50s and all, but still, like, people are just,
yeah, I'm hoping Chiles comes back in 2027 because I want her to make it to the Olympics. These
Yeah.
world champ,
I
these world
think, I think 2026 more likely, but we'll see. I
that's
would be,
three years is a long time for Chiles' body.
that's true. You know what? I hope she does whatever she needs to do to get to the Olympics. That's what I
Because
hope.
technically she started from 2022 and she didn't make it in 2024. So I don't want to hear that. Like I would
I
let her
mean,
come.
I don't know if that's just because I don't think Sarah did she or Sarah did a bad job with pacing her. Although in 2022 they still I think Shiley still had a lot to prove to people
Right.
because of the reputation she got kind of unfairly, I think, in the previous quad.
But what I've heard about Shilese from a lot of people is Shilese is one of those people who she's like a fighter where it's like mama knows she hurt, but she just gonna suck it up instead of say something about it.
Hmm.
I mean, which is it's good in a sense, you
Yeah,
know.
But
we
it's
all
like
really want to
when
see
you
her make it
hurt
to
and
LA.
those injuries just keep piling up, you not saying anything about it, and
Hmm.
things get close. You know what I'm trying to say, Javasia.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, at a certain point, you need to know when you need to step back and rest so you can make it to the biggest competition. It's
But
like
Yeah.
she's already,
what we
and it's like she's already proven herself at Worlds. Like she's, you
But I
know,
mean, it's not like to be fair, it's not like she didn't rest all season this year. Remember, we was
right.
upset
that's
because they
true.
wasn't sending.
She did the
Remember, we
best she
we, we
could.
was upset they wasn't sending the girls to Jesselo and
Mm.
Paquin,
Uh-huh.
but everything.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well,
And
I
then
never
we
wanted them to
we
send
said that
Shilese
we
to
said that they
Jesselo.
had they had them resting too much, and that's why they got hurt because they trying
Mm-hmm.
to crank everything in last minute.
But what Charlize has proven is she don't need to go to big competition. She can sit out and come to nationals and do what she got to do. She's done it.
Hmm.
She's done. So even if she sit out and wait till 2027 and just come back 2027 at Worlds and show out, that's enough for me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely want her to get world gold medals
Uh
individually.
huh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like she's been like competing against what was it like in 2023, sorry, 2022, she didn't really have the difficulty to compete with Reby,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and she still got silver even with them
Right.
You
overscoring
know who
Jessica
else
Which
is
is
a clear
true.
Gadarova.
Hesley?
And
Which
in
is true.
2023 she got bronze behind Simone and
Look at
Rebecca.
this.
Nemore.
And they did
You
yeah,
can't even
that's
say Nemore
true.
can't clear Hesley Javasia.
Who?
Yeah, no, if she shows up with anywhere near the difficulty she had, yes,
Kalia.
realistically she can. Kalia.
That's if
Yeah,
they
I
credit
think
her being
realistically, yeah.
if they credit her
She don't
being
need to be
series.
credited to be she
Oh, I
Javasia.
think I watched her at the Swiss Cup and the Arthur Gander Memorial. It looked like they figured out that they need to give her an easier backup beam series.
Uh-huh.
Who?
Yeah, so
Who?
oh, Kalia.
Oh.
Yeah, they just need to have her do like a CISO and wolf jump like Rebecca does, like Ruby does as
Mm-hmm.
her backup series in case she doesn't get the switch leap, switch half credited.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, instead the thing is police gonna get immunity, they can take it on accent. It's not really police, it's ICE. So it's like
Hmm.
with police, all they can do is contact deportation, but illegal immigrants get arrested all the time and let back
Yeah,
in.
they don't get deported all the time. Yeah.
So no. But Javasio, hoes in your neighborhood gonna have to watch out.
That is the thing, though. You have to make it. You have to remember too. Like there are still immigrants from like Africa and the Caribbean here,
Chico,
Haitian immigrants.
I ain't got to worry about it.
yes, it said Chico, you know black people finna give these hoes hell. So as soon as I'm telling you when that number dropped, because I know the old number, when a new number dropped for ICE, bitch, I'm blowing that hoe up immediately. Just know that. And I already told hoes too, bitch. Be prepared. Hug your family members for your last Christmas, bitch. Because I'm telling you,
Oh my God.
What is it? Wait, why did you say, "Oh my God"?
He's talking about hug them for your last Christmas or whatever he said.
Yeah. They will they will go to blue states. No, because blue states ain't finna protect them, bitch. They have to apply by the federal government.
Mhm.
Hell nah.
Mhm.
And I wish them hoes would be talking about, oh, let's protect the no bitch. Draft them hoes up. And I hate even being like this because I had so much sympathy for illegal immigrants. But now, bitch, all that shit fucked.
Wait, what's going on in the background? Somebody has a whole bunch of shit going on in the background.
It's Javasio ass.
Why they gotta echo? That's
I thought so.
Tabasco still
I
getting
thought
his
so,
hair
but I didn't
done.
want to. I didn't want to make any unjust accusations.
He getting his hair done and been getting it done all day.
Yeah. Just for this to look like a mess when it's done.
You said what, Legacy?
I said just for this to look like a mess when it's done. I ain't stuttering.
Mhm.
Oh, William.
Wait, did you see that Last Christmas sounds like a movie on Fox News?
I think Last Christmas just sounded like a Christmas movie anyway.
It does. It definitely does, and it's a song too.
Yes. This Chris, they were calling people.
Last Christmas. I'm not gonna sing anymore. I won't subject you all to my voice, but yeah, I'm
So they
seeing.
said,
Yeah,
thank you for
but
calling out people excusing working class white people racism as if black people aren't working class but still vote Democrat.
right.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. And I don't want to hear none of that inflation, that rising prices bullshit because who's that affect the most? So get out of
Exactly.
here with that. That is not why them hoes did what they did. It wasn't just on them. Javas, you gonna have to turn that shit off.
What?
You have to mute yourself. That shit is loud as fuck in the background.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, just turn it on when you just turn it on when you talk. Anyway. Anyway. Also, yeah, I know that we know that Haitian immigrants are here legally, but the concern is if he starts going after people's green cards and stuff.
That's the only group I'm finna protect are the Haitians and the Africans. But
Mhm.
besides that, all y'all other hoes are
Like
not.
yeah, like if he starts going after people's like work visas and student visas and stuff.
Which of course he already passed. They already tried to pass where they overturned where the Biden administration that protect
Mhm.
wives and I'm sorry like spouses immigration status.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, they
Wow.
just overturned that like a couple days ago. Or like I think it was last week.
Wait, Biden did?
No, the Supreme Court.
Oh, I totally missed that.
So
Okay.
Biden had like an initiative where he protected working class, like not working class, he protected
Mhm.
spouses, like
Mhm.
spouses, immigrant, like basically if you were married to someone, that person couldn't
Yeah.
get deported because of them being married to a citizen. But now that got
Right. Right. Oh shit. It's gonna be ugly. But you know,
and I know half y'all Hispanic hoes married to illegal people because I know y'all personally. So bitch, y'all hoes getting ready to suffer. I'm telling you.
mhm.
It's the audacity of some of y'all to be illegal immigrants and to have a legal immigrant grandmother and still vote for someone like that. Like, ooh, child, like you can't even make this shit up.
I don't even get it's like well no, I get exactly why it happened, but it's still crazy because it's like that was his very first promise. That was the very first thing he ran on when he came down that stupid gold elevator in
It's the lack
2015.
of education. I don't think people want to. I think that we spend so much time defending them that we look
Mhm.
past the flaws, and it's like multiple things can be true at once. Like some of the things that he said about them from the beginning were true, and we just ignored it because we knew it was wrong. But like the same thing, the same reason where people can say, or a lot of the things that people say about black people have some truth in it. That's mutual as well. Like a lot of the things he said about them are true. They do use government assistance at the highest rate. I do know hella Hispanic people on government assistance. Then in the day, I feel like anyone should be able to be on government assistance if that's what they need. But it's like there's no way you're sucking up all of these programs. You're not even voting to keep those kind of things in the best of people's interests. Like fuck
Mhm.
out of here with that.
Yeah.
Let me read. Let me where was I at? I'm trying to pull up Simone's documentary in depth, Jordan's con. Okay, so we gonna finish this off on a Jordan
Uh,
child.
Yeah,
controversy.
I just want to say I made the documentary. Everybody in the chat, I made it. Yeah, Netflix gonna cut me a check. Thank you. That's all.
However, that hoe was was
Oh right, yeah,
indicted.
you were yes, because you were in what was it? Was it Nationals where they had you where they had you in there?
It was trials. Mm-hmm.
Trials. Oh, trials where you were visible. Yeah.
These box braids, Simone. Yes. Anyway, let's finish with the Jordan controversy. So, how do you think? How do you feel about her chances of getting her medal back?
I've mostly been reading stuff on the Gymternet because there's at least one guy in there who does do international law, and I'm really not sure because the problem is it's like, well, with appeals you can have like you can be in the right and still lose an appeal because you can't set up a good enough legal precedent.
Right.
Or actually, precedent isn't even the right case there. Apparently, Swiss law doesn't really work on precedent like our law system does.
Right.
And it's also like this is kind of an unprecedented case, so it's hard for them to argue that she shouldn't have been stripped of the medal because they've never done this to somebody before who didn't do anything wrong. Because it's
Right.
like it's hard to say. I guess what they were saying the two biggest chances they had would be either getting the CAS to take up the case again, to look over the case again because of the potential conflict of interest issue.
Right.
Or another thing could be if they can convince the Swiss court that the CAS hearing didn't actually end until they released the full written report. Then they might say, like, oh, you should have looked over this video evidence.
Right.
Because you remember Jordan tried, because they like had such a quick turnaround time, they couldn't get I think it was somebody from Simone's documentary crew contacted Cecile with the footage. I think a day or two after the initial hearing was over.
This is false. Let me pull this up.
Oh, it is.
Um,
Oh,
Calling
sorry.
ICE is a little problematic. Maybe energy should be put against white people because they were the majority of the voters. Okay, but more Hispanic men voted for Trump than white women, though. So what people understand is white people always vote Republican. So that's to be expected. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's not why Kamala lost, because Kamala was never going to win white voters. So what are you talking
Mhm.
about? This is what people don't understand. It's like white people did what white people always do.
Mhm.
White people did what they always did in 2020, and that Biden still won. So what are you talking about?
Mhm.
So people don't understand that. It's like Kamala would have won in a landslide if she would have gotten the Hispanic and Asian margins that Biden got, because she
Yeah,
did better with white
that is
voters than what
true.
Biden did. So I
Mhm.
don't. I'm trying to say, like, some of y'all, like, I don't think y'all understand that. So no, y'all not gonna know. Absolutely not. Calling ICE a little problematic, and we're gonna be extra problematic over here. Okay? Because like I said, y'all have proven to be a greater threat to us than anybody. And the fact that y'all consistently go out of y'all way to spite us, no, bitch, y'all hoes gonna suffer. That's just a promise. Because a lot of y'all voted because y'all thought we were gonna suffer more, even though that's not the case. So, like I said, bitch, y'all want to play the Game of Thrones, we're gonna play it right back and we're gonna make sure that we win. That's all that matters. I don't want to hear none of that. Anyway, next caller. What you go back to finishing what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, I was basically saying, yeah. So I think the way I understand it is the Swiss court isn't likely to just say, "Here, Jordan, here's your medal back." What they would hopefully do for her is say, like, the CAS has to look at the case again and look at the video evidence
Mm-hmm.
to establish when she actually submitted her inquiry.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, what they would say would be like, okay, because obviously, what seems to have happened is that it took them a couple seconds to log the
Mm-hmm.
inquiry as placed, which makes sense. Because it sounds like the FIG just was kind of playing the inquiry thing based on an honor system, or like as long as it's not like insanely late, where it's fine.
Right.
And now, like, because Romania called them on that rule, now they have to enforce it strictly,
Right.
which isn't really fair to Jordan. But I think what Jordan's trying to say is no, like my coach, what Jordan is trying to say is no, my coach has still made the verbal inquiry in time.
Exactly.
And yeah, and the thing is, like, I think it's like, okay, is it fair to wait until the time is recorded? Because there could be like, if you have any kind of problem with the computer system they're using, it could be an issue. And also, to be kind of fair to the FIG, they're used to using a different timing system. They're used to using Longines, which is, I think that's the watch company who sponsors all the FIGs. He's a major sponsor for all the FIG run competitions. But the
Right.
Olympics was sponsored by Omega as their timekeeper.
Mhm.
So the FIG officials basically had to learn a whole new timekeeping system and inquiry system. Or sorry, inquiry processing system. And they only gave them, I think, most officials got a half an hour class in that. That was all. And then there was a special group that got like an extra hour of training on new equipment.
Right.
So, like, I don't even know if it's fair to blame them for having issues with figuring out how the equipment was supposed to work. Because it's like, if you've been working with like an entirely different system for years, and suddenly someone says, like, oh, you have to use like this new software and rely on it, and we're only going to give you like a half an hour to an hour and a half time to learn it and practice it.
Right.
Like, I think most people would struggle with that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, like I remember just like with teaching when they switched the grading software we were using. Because before we were using, I don't know if people have experienced, we were using Blackboard and they switched us over to Canvas
Mhm.
and even that was difficult getting adjusted to the changes. Because like I've been working with the one system for years. I knew how to input all the grades. I knew how to contact students, how to post stuff for them, how to give stuff to them, and I had to relearn that, and that was
What
like
y'all using now, Allie?
Canvas.
Oh, you changed to Canvas? What did you use
Yeah, we
before?
had Blackboard.
So you were used to Blackboard and then you had to learn
Yeah,
Canvas.
yeah. I think realistically,
Mm.
Canvas is overall better, although they keep updating it to make it harder for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. So right now, like I'm dealing with a class with an intro level course, so it's like 500 students.
Right.
And
Ooh.
so, because there are so many people, like I have to go through all these extra steps just to pull up the speed grader,
Uh-huh.
which is yeah, it's which is a software that they use to let us access essays,
Mm-hmm.
like any kind of submitted written assignment.
Mhm.
Yeah, so now I have to go through like all these like different things to make sure I can just access the grading system rather than being able to pull it up directly.
Got you.
Which like I know how to do it now, but it's just stupid. Like I feel like every year I have to figure out some new trick they did.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, like this one thing that annoys me because Canvas, like one thing I like about the speed grading system is it lets me leave detailed comments on the paper and it lets me mark stuff up for them.
Got you.
But it makes it harder for the
Move,
students to
Matt.
actually access those comments. And I'm like,
Move.
oh,
I'm sorry,
sorry.
y'all. I'm yelling at
Sorry,
my
I'm just
dog.
complaining about technology. But like I said, I can understand why the FIG struggled at the Olympics because of the way they worked with them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, because like, it's like, okay, Donatella herself apparently accepted Jordan's inquiry.
Hmm.
And, yeah, obviously Donatella is the head of the WTC.
Right.
Like, I
So
don't know how much the WTC, I don't know how much you can say the FIG really screwed Jordan over here, because they kind of did want to give her that medal. And they did go and defend their decision at the CAS hearing.
I don't, child, whatever. With the CAS, whoever it was, fuck y'all. But I just invited people to come on. I guess we're gonna get off in about 15 minutes. We've been on for a while.
Yeah, we have. But yeah, what I want to say for Jordan is I hope they grant her appeal, make the CAS look at it again, and she gets her medal back. But
I don't know. And this year has
yeah,
not been
I'm
for
not really getting my hopes up for her, which
this
sucks.
year has
But
not been for black people. So
yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not getting my hopes up.
you get I'm trying to Chico knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like it's basically they've. I don't think what happened is just, but they found the technicalities to justify it.
yeah, like, because it was no reason to take that girl bronze medal away from her.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, even like the US and Romania, not even defending Romania here, but like they even said like the compromise would be 3 medals, which I think would have been a little stupid giving Sabrina a medal, but whatever.
Sabrina don't deserve a fucking medal. Don't piss me off.
I
Her
know, like she,
her mother put in the wrong inquiry. That's on her. That's not. That
right,
doesn't have anything to do.
exactly. Mm.
If they give Sabrina a
Sabrina
medal, you know how
has
many
no
medals
case. Also,
they
like,
have to
if you
go
can
back and
put
give. Go ahead, Allie.
also
I'm sorry.
also like their whole argument for why Anna should have gotten the medal over Jordan is Jordan's inquiry was late.
And the
So
thing
why can
is,
Sabrina put in an inquiry like a couple days later
it's
and have
not
that
because the
be
thing is,
accepted?
as long as there's whiteness on the other side, it's always a case.
Exactly, exactly.
So that's all it is. These hoes don't know nothing about gymnastics. All they know is it's a black girl and a white girl, and they're gonna take the
Exactly.
side of the white girl. So they don't know
Hmm.
shit about inquiries. They don't know shit about execution, etc. Cause you can't
Right.
tell me you can sit up here and look at Jordan Childs Chuso, look at these other hoes tumbling passes, and sit up here and really try to make it seem like Jordan Childs isn't more talented.
Yeah, exactly. Jordan's tumbling form is better than Anna's or Sabrina's. That's just how it is.
The Jordan situation should show some black Trumpers the white people
Mhm.
choose. It was the black Trump supporter who was crying about MAGA being racist and stuff. Like, bitch, what did you saw that video?
Oh my God, I see shit like that every day. There was another one where it was one of the oh God, there was this guy who was part of the like gay Republican lobby, and he was
Yes.
mad, and he was like, "Why are you guys being homophobic to me?" And I'm like, "Because that's their thing."
It's a transgender. It was the trans. It's some trans Republicans out here, and now
I don't know what they're thinking because I'm like,
it's
I
like
want to
they don't
murder
have
you
nothing to
guys.
say about what they're doing to that transgender congressman. But I do think I've been saying this. Democrats should have let that transgender issue go a long time ago. You know what I'm trying to say? I do want to say of all the things, all the criticism I do hear for Democrats, that is a valid criticism because they know that it's very unpopular. They know most Americans do not like that. But they keep trying to act like it's like people are just going to get over it. So I do hear that. But my flip side is to that is that Kamala never even allowed them part close to her campaign. She never
Right.
specified her.
And I don't
She
think, yeah, I
she
don't
never
think that
took
was
up
a
that
big issue.
cause.
Hmm.
So it's like that is a valid point. It's not like Kamala ran on a pro transgender platform. She did not do that. So that is
Right.
where the line is drawn, bitch. But I do agree that y'all saying like Democrats should distance themselves from that issue. I'm not disagreeing with that. But again, it's like Kamala literally did do that though, and it was still a problem. So y'all expect Democrats ain't just gonna be some. They're not gonna start doing too fucking much and talking about opening up conversion therapy camps and shit like that just because it's unpopular. Like that's just too much. She
Yeah,
didn't talk
exactly. I
about
don't,
them.
yeah, I
I'm trying
think
to
it's,
say she didn't even let them. She didn't even let one of them come to the DMC. So I
yeah. So
just,
it's like,
ugh.
yeah, you can't really blame her. It was like, 'cause I think she had it in her policies, like she was generally going to pursue pro LGBT legislation
I think that
stuff, right?
she should have
But
pushed
that's like,
back because apparently in the swing states he was blowing her up with ads about how she was like supporting transgender people and stuff like that. Chico, being from Alabama, were you ever able to see the ads they had in Georgia and stuff like that? Because I know like certain states will get ads from other ones because
mhm.
like the media market.
I don't think I really saw a lot of ads. I probably saw them on like my phone, strolling on like TikTok
Mhm.
or uh Instagram or something or Facebook, something like that, but not really.
Because a lot of people from
Mhm.
New Jersey could get ads from Pennsylvania. So I thought people from like South Carolina, Alabama could get ads from Georgia because they're like in close to the Atlanta area. So yeah, but apparently he was blowing her up with them media outlets about her being responsible for the border, her being responsible for what else? Transgender issues. And it's like she didn't really
Oh,
push
I got
back
a
on
lot
those
of
things.
those ads on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. I think she did need to push back and say like, "Hey," and now she just needs to explain like
I'm not responsible
what was
for the
yeah, like
border.
I'm not responsible for this, or in some cases like this isn't even happening. What are you talking about?
Exactly. But at the same time, I'm not sure how much that would have done. I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
but again,
that's
it's
the thing
like,
is like it's like with trans issues in particular, there's so much misinformation going around.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like
and
there's like,
And you
And
know how
that
these
is the tactic. They're taking, in this case, a really tiny minority who doesn't have a whole lot of political power or clout
the
and can't
thing
really
is
fight
though,
back. And
they
yeah,
do have a lot of political power though. You get what I'm trying to say, Chico? Like like how much people sacrifice to accommodate someone who makes up that small of a chunk of a pop. They do have a lot of power. And
I
you
don't
can
know that I
get,
agree with that.
but like Chico,
Mm, I
people
don't.
people get canceled for saying one thing about transgender people. People can come on social media and talk crazy about black people. They get away with it. So you get that's what I'm
That
trying to.
yeah. If in
So
comparison to
they
me,
do have a lot
yes.
of power. I'm
Well,
not that,
that's more like, no, I think it's more like they have like a decent amount of defenders online, but even then, there's
but
still a
no. But
lot
I'm
of.
just trying to say like some of the stuff that they do try to push is extreme. But I do agree it's not the top issue that people should be focused on. And I'm saying this like
But
I'm
the
not
thing is that, but
someone.
they're like, yeah, but they're
I don't
pushing
agree
people
that
up
transgender
more.
women
Yeah.
should be in women's sports. I don't. You know what I'm trying to
Hmm.
say? And that's a very popular position. But at the end of the day, that's not of all the problems I have going on, that's not my biggest problem. Like
Right.
all the
That's
shit
not
y'all
like
have going on.
that's not even I don't think that's even the top issue female athletes are facing.
So it's like I'm not saying that y'all don't have a valid point, but y'all acting like that's
Mhm.
the end all be all. It's like it's not that big of a fucking deal.
But I think but that's the tactic though. You pick like different groups and you like exaggerate and fear monger about
I
them.
don't think I think that there's a
And it
lot of
works. And
there's
it works.
also a lot of radical transgender women and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even that they pick them, but it's like when you have so many transgender women who go out of their way to attack women on social media and stuff like that, people are going to see that. Especially when you have other transgender people who try to say, well, okay, they have a right to feel this way. And it's like, bitch, you don't, how do you have a right to hate someone that you replicated? So again, it's like, I think that it's not, you can't just say that, oh, it's because of them. It's like no, there is a media for it and people see it and they develop these reactions because I'm telling you like all of my friends and family that I know feel that way about them, but they still voted. Like I said, they're not dumb enough to vote, Republican because of that, but they
Mhm.
do agree more with the conservative position on them than a Democratic position. And Chico
I
knows what
know
I'm
that's
talking
true.
about
Yeah. I know
because
that's
like
true. Yeah.
almost every black person is anti-transgender
Hmm.
by and large. But I think that, black people are clearly smarter than other groups of people. So they're
Hmm.
able to say, I don't agree with this, but this is the least of my concerns. You know what I'm trying to say? Versus other
Yeah.
people, it's like, no, bitch, this
Well, that's the
is a
thing is like you
top
were saying,
concern.
you won't vote to hurt somebody you don't like if it's going to hurt you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't want to see transgender people suffer because me disagreeing with them playing in women's sports. Like, I'm not to that extent. You know what I'm trying to say, like, I think, the thing is, it wasn't until they started getting more extreme with their rhetoric because in 2016, most Americans supported transgender women being in the bathroom they wanted to. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the
Hmm.
bathroom bills were passing and stuff like because it's like, okay, use whatever
Because it's
bathroom
like
you want to
it's such
use.
like yeah, it's like realistically that's not a threat to people.
But it's like, Ali, you
Yeah.
can't deny like they have started to start requesting more and more and more stuff that's like just off the wall in terms of how it looks to the average person. And it's like
Hmm.
y'all not gonna sit up here and accuse someone of being transphobic for having reasonable questions about your lifestyle. Like that's not, I'm trying to say. So I think that's the difference.
Hmm.
But anyway, y'all are a joke because I saw people trying to come after Democrats for their platform on transgender people, but you had the Green Party popping a rah rah about trying it was no smoke.
Right. And that's the whole thing. Like I said, like they're picking up things that like people might legitimately have issues with,
Mm-hmm.
but they're trying to what is it? They're trying to drum up a lot. Like they're trying to make it a bigger deal than it is.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing too, like with the way they use the economy against Kamala. Even
Child, it's
though,
whatever. Even though he's the one who fucked
yeah,
up the economy in the first place. And the
right,
thing is,
exactly.
Chico,
So it's
who do you notice doing worse than they were doing in 2019? Because everyone, I'm not trying to be rude, Chico, but 2023, everyone seems to be going on vacation. Everyone
mhm.
seems to be eating out. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like people are living better than they were 4 years ago.
Well, I
Are you
was
saying
just
I'm
yeah, but
wrong?
he kept asking. Yeah, that was about the thing was like, well, no, because 4 years ago was 2020. So it's like, who was
Chico,
doing well in
who
November
is doing worse?
2020?
Chico, who do you know personally that's doing worse now than it's doing 4 years ago? I want you to answer the question,
You
Chico.
talking about doing COVID?
Yeah, like
Are
who's
you counting COVID? Because wasn't nobody doing good during COVID, but people
That's
using
what I'm
sick.
saying. Yeah, nobody was
Nobody, no,
doing.
nobody was doing good except for essential workers, and we weren't doing good because we still had to go to work.
so
I
it's
put it
Right.
like
down.
because I'm seeing people talking about, oh, well, in 2019 I was better off. Okay, but it's like 2019. I'm not gonna sit up here like things weren't cheaper, but hoes were struggling. I'm trying-
Things
Yeah,
were definitely
exactly. And also, like, if you're
everything
gonna
was a lot
excuse,
cheaper in
but the other
2019.
thing too is if you're gonna excuse the economic gonna use COVID as an excuse for the economic downturn in 2020, which let's face it was the reason, then why does that excuse work for Trump but not for Biden?
and,
Exactly, because they keep talking about
Like, because it's like, okay, yeah, we're still recovering from the pandemic. That's
but
what's
it's like
going
I don't want
on.
to hear that. Oh, the economy, because why did Trump get what is it? Trump got 11 million more votes in 2020 than 2016. So the economy was worse in 2020, but people didn't abandon Trump because of the economy. So why
Right.
do y'all? I'm telling you, when the economy collapses under Trump, they're still. I'm telling you, he's still going to keep his voters. So it's
Well, yeah,
like I
because
don't.
they'll blame Democrats for that too.
So it's like it's not like I don't think people
Because
understand the
because he
whole.
blamed the 2020 lockdown. What was it like on lockdowns? Even though we barely had a lockdown.
Because now what you're seeing is you have all these companies firing a whole bunch of these workers in the Midwest because they're getting prepared for these tariffs. It's finna come.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
okay, and you know what else? And people are worried. Like, does it not occur to them that food prices are going to go up because of tariffs too? And
most people
because
don't
like
know
yeah,
what
and
a
if he
tariff
goes yeah, and if he
is.
goes through with his like migrant deportation program, that's going to drive food prices up because
Chico
there's
is
going
from
to be
Alabama, so
because
he knows
yeah,
Chico
because
knows
that's going
how
to create
poorly educated these hoes
yeah,
are.
but it's like okay, you don't think deporting migrants who are doing farm work is going to cause a food short? Is going to cause another
Chico,
because they're going to
these
have an agricultural labor shortage.
Chico, these Trump hoes are ignorant. Like that's literally
Yeah.
I don't even think Chico is ignorant even the right word to use because I think ignorant might even be too respectful of a word.
it's
Like
like I don't know because it's like these people in the South are just so crazy, especially in these small towns and stuff or small. Even not like I was talking to this girl that I play in the symphony with, and she about to graduate PA school, and we both were sitting there talking, and she's a white woman, and she was just like, I just don't understand how anybody who has an education voted for Trump. Like you being educated, having
Mhm.
a college
I
degree
agree,
on
yeah.
to let you know, like why would you even vote for him? She said it just really pisses her off because
That's
she
what
was
I'm
just
saying. That's what pisses me off. That's something I want to talk about because we talk about the low educated people, but there is still a lot of educated people who voted for him as well. I'm trying to say, and
Right.
that is
Mhm.
what really let Kamala down because and that's where it's like Kamala didn't lose ground from 2020 with educated voters, but she
But
didn't
she needed
gain
them to
any.
turn out for them more than they
She
did.
needed to
For her
gain
more than
ground. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's
yes,
like,
yes.
how? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's no way you don't have a degree. And you because it's
Mhm.
like you notice, Allie, the educated people who support Trump, they don't believe his nonsense.
No, they don't.
They just think that they're better with his economic policies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, exactly. And they'll make other excuses, but really it's the economy.
The economy and other shit that they are able to go
And
for.
in
But
their case, it's because they want his tax breaks. That's the specific economic thing they want.
and it's like, and I do want to say she did win the wealthy vote. She did. I'm trying to say, but
Mhm.
regardless, it's like she should have won it by more. And it's like I don't understand. Like 6 points. How does she only won people who make over $200,000 by 6 points? Like it should have been 10. So
Right.
you know better. Yeah, I'm trying to say you
Mhm.
fucking know better. And it's like that's what pissed me off is the educated people who look past the bullshit because
Mhm.
it's like okay, well I don't agree with this and this and that, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna vote because of this. I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna suck it up. It's like,
Mhm.
no,
And the
bitch.
other problem is they found sometimes, it's not always true, but one thing you do have to be careful with people who do get a college education, sometimes you learn how to think yourself or you learn how to justify illogical positions to yourself
Mm-hmm.
because because you get decent enough at making arguments
Right.
that you can come up with the logic to justify your emotions even when your emotions are irrational. Does that make
Because it's
sense?
like that
Like
shit.
you can talk yourself into something, just enough to talk yourself into
That
something.
there's no excuse for that. Like educated hoes, y'all should have done better.
No, I'm not making excuses. I think people just need to be aware of that sometimes.
It's like I don't, man, I don't get it. And it's like
Mhm.
I feel like we're talking to a brick wall at this point. Like I'm trying to say, like,
Well, that's the problem. Like with all the stuff we're talking about, like whether we're talking about like whether some of the specific claims they're making about pro-trans positions, whether or not those are true, or whether or not Kamala was really pro this or pro that, or whether or not whether or not the arguments they were making about the economy, like to an extent that doesn't matter because it's gotten to the point where people just like they don't trust facts.
and that's what I'm saying. It's like I find it crazy how people can believe lies about Kamala and Hillary and all these other people. They can't believe the truth about Donald Trump. So
Yeah,
you
it's
mean to
like, well,
tell
that's
me all of these people are lying about Donald Trump, but this one bullshit ass source that has no facts, no evidence, no data is telling the truth about her?
exactly. Oh no, they don't believe Trump about Trump. No, they don't. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like you can like point to
Child.
things he said and they'll be like, well, they took it out of context. Like, okay, well, no, here's the context. He sounds worse.
Okay, but he meant it like this. Okay, if he did mean it like that, okay, it's a joke. It's like it's the
Or like,
mental
wait, if he meant,
gymnastics,
wait, so are you saying? Yeah, it's like, are you saying the good thing about Trump is he means nothing that he says?
and it's like it's the lack of education, and it's like I don't know how to feel about stupid hoes. Yeah, I'm trying to say like
Mm-hmm.
it's too many idiots, and you just can't make people smart. And the thing is, you have the smart ones who know they can take advantage of the idiots, and that's all you
Yes.
can say.
Oh,
It's like
speaking of sort of smart people who take advantage of the idiots, the founder of the PragerU YouTube channel,
mm-hmm.
which is producing videos that are now being shown in schools. Dennis Prager, one of the people from his company, put out a tweet asking for thoughts and prayers for him because he's in the hospital with, I don't know if it's the flu or COVID, and now he's progressed. His condition is worsening, and he has been diagnosed with pneumonia.
So what do we do about pygmies going forward? Because I think pygmies are the biggest reason for Kamala's loss. I said what I said.
No, I agree with you.
Pygmies.
I don't even know what we do with them.
You Chico, you saw the part of the video where I was like, it's the pygmies who remain unpicked and the pygmies who's been picked, but the picker didn't want to pick them in the first
Mhm.
place. Though that's the biggest problem in America right now is the unpicked pick me and the pick me who's been picked, but the nigga they with don't want to pick them. Wish they would have picked somebody else who regrets their decision about who they picked in the first place. That is the
Mhm.
biggest problem because there's no way you have someone going around disrespecting you in your biology. You don't even fucking know how your anatomy works. But trying to like, do you see that Rose versus Bros show they be having on Instagram?
No, I haven't. What happened?
It's like a show they go around asking men about like women's reproductive health, like what is a
Oh
vulva,
no. Oh
like
no.
what is a fallopian tube, and it's like these men don't even fucking know. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Hmm.
how could you? And the thing is, like, you have bitches voting for Trump, but still voting for abortion and voting for weed. It's like
It's like you
the
don't think. Do you think Trump is gonna be
I think
pro
that
those
what people
things?
understand is like Trump is a gaslighter. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like
Hmm.
it's very difficult to point him down where he stands because he lies about so much shit. So some people
Hmm.
think that he's pro-choice, some people think that he's pro-life, some people think that he's pro-weed, some people think that he's anti-weed. Like he gaslights a whole bunch of different people.
Hmm.
And he's able
And he
to
gets them to
separate
gaslight themselves
and
too.
yeah, he's able to separate themselves. So you have pro immigrant immigration people, being supportive, being in the same coalition as white supremacists because they don't. I'm trying to say, and that's why when they in
Because
the
they've
mix,
convinced themselves that Trump is he's pro whatever, what do you want to say, good immigrants.
yeah,
He's
and
pro the
it's
good
like
ones. And it's
when
like,
they
no, he's pro
interact,
none
all
of
of a sudden
them.
it's like, oh, why are MAGA being racist? Why is MAGA being this? Because that's what MAGA always was. But because they gaslight themselves about their one position, like
Yes.
how I'm gonna say it's a very small percent, but there are some pro-black people who claim to be pro-black, were pro-black Trump supporters who think Trump
Oh
is here to
yeah, who
help black
thinks
people.
yeah, they think that,
But
they think he was good for them economically or whatever.
it's like, bitch, do you
Yeah.
not see the white nationalists? Like, I was trying to say, like, there's no
Hmm.
way I'm seeing
Well,
white supremacists.
or it's like women who are shocked that the alt right is misogynistic. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's
someone said
been
Trump is an excellent con artist. He stands for whatever get, but not only
yes, and
that,
and that's why people can lie to themselves because I don't think Trump has too many firm beliefs except for the fact that he's the best and he should be in charge of
but
everything. I
it's
think that's
like
the only
I
thing he
just find
believes
it
in.
insane that like a low educated people person he can manipulate low educated people like this
Well,
because
okay,
and the thing is people understand is if Trump could do this to Democrats, he would have never switched to being Republican in the first place. Donald Trump
mm,
knew that he could never win on the Democratic side with his platform because Donald Trump has only been a Republican since like what 2010. Donald Trump voted.
well, did he even? Oh yeah, yeah,
Donald
he
Trump
voted
gave
Democrat.
money to Kamala Harris campaign. He gave money to the Clinton campaign. Like people don't know that,
Yeah,
but
he
that hoe
did.
was he's only been a Republican for a short amount of time. He
Hmm.
only switched over because he knew Democrats would never feed into his ego.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like Democrats are too smart to nominate someone like Donald Trump.
Hmm.
Bitch, I wish someone would have all the baggage Donald Trump had, but you would never get my vote unless you're
No.
running against Donald Trump your damn self. Because bitch, if that's
Well,
who
yeah, no,
Democrats.
yeah, that's the thing is Democrats have dropped politicians with far less for far less than what he's done.
So it's like it's oh man, he is the master of those people. They the master of their damn selves. But like all I gotta say is fuck them hoes.
Hmm.
But just pray for Chico because Chico, I'm telling you, Chico was going through it the first
Well,
couple of days.
I'm just being stuck in Alabama
And
in this
I'm so
environment.
happy that
Yeah,
Chico, I feel like your recovery has been so good, Chico.
yeah, we are proud of you.
Chico, where are you?
I think he had to get off.
Though that hoe is still on.
I don't know. He might have. Yeah.
I'm still here. Somebody had called me. Yeah, I do gotta go through it. But I don't be in them circles and spaces. I just be good to go. Like when I had symphony practice after all that stuff in the election, I wasn't going. Like me and like all the black people agreed that we were going to practice. And then the girl that's a PA, we out. She didn't go either. We didn't go to practice that day because we had practice on Tuesdays, and we
Hmm.
just all just did not want to go.
Right.
Hmm. Understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, child. I just need Biden to let Kamala be president because I need for people.
Move.
I need for when people search up who was the first woman president, I need it to be
You
her.
wanted to be Kamala Harris.
I
Yeah.
don't want it to be none of these white Republican bitches or whatever hoe that they want to nominate over there or
Hmm.
someone else. I need it to be her. You know, I'm trying to say because she deserves a little bit
Right.
better.
He does.
Especially
Yeah.
considering that Biden was the biggest reason for her fucking downfall. You dropped out and had this bitch embarrass herself in front of the motherfucking world and embarrass
Right.
black women in
Exactly.
front of
Yeah.
the
Like he
fucking
dropped
world.
out last minute. Yeah.
Knowing this shit. And the thing is, I think Democrats knew how bad this shit was like a long time ago. I mean, I kind of disagree. I think it was some Democrats were like, okay, this is gonna be bad. And others were like, okay, it's not as bad as people think it is. Because I was under the impression that Democrats are gonna outperform their polls by a lot, because that's what had been happening
Hmm.
consistently. And
Hmm.
because they're saying the polls had Biden losing New Jersey. You heard that? And
Really.
bitch, I believe it because Kamala only won New Jersey by 6 points. So I fucking believe. I feel like that hoe would have lost New Jersey.
Yes. I think. Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Like
I think it could have happened. Yeah. I
that hoe
mean,
would have barely won
numbers
New
be
York.
small.
Like I think it would have been that bad. Like because
Hmm.
it's like if she performed like this, how bad would he really have performed if he would have stayed the nominee?
Hmm.
So it's like if you knew things were this fucking bad, who the fuck like man, man. She should have
Wait.
distanced her.
Oh.
She should have distanced herself from him. I'm not like there's certain things she could have done better. She still ran a
Hmm.
very good campaign, but y'all not gonna sit up
She
here and act like
did. Yeah. And she didn't have much time to organize it. Only what 100 days.
yeah. But I think that no one could have predicted these results. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
So I mean,
Right.
if someone had told me, you know what, Asian and Hispanic hoes just gonna vote for their own deportation,
Hmm. Oh, I'm just seeing something. Yeah, this it's another headline. Yeah, Muslims who voted Trump deeply upset by his pro-Israel cabinet
Child,
picks.
anyways.
I know it's like he didn't say that he was going to let Netanyahu finish the job. Come
Same thing
on,
with Native Americans. Like that whole said he was gonna build a pipeline on y'all fucking reservations.
right? And Biden gave up the Keystone XL pipeline.
So it's the mental
Yeah.
gymnastics.
Mhm.
And y'all hoes are fucking ignorant. And the thing is, they know that black people are too smart for that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
And it's like
Right.
Donald Trump spent all of his money trying to convince black people to turn against Democrats, and that failed. You know what I'm trying to say? He
Mhm.
succeeded with all the other ones, but black people were where the line was drawn. And I said that it's like I think Democrats spent so much time trying to keep black people loyal to Democrats, and it was like
Mhm.
black people are not stupid enough to vote for Donald Trump.
Mhm.
They're not. I mean, there are some, but I'm talking about like on a mass scale, they're not that fucking stupid.
Mhm. Yes.
They know better than that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
And they might have their beef with Democrats. They might not vote at all, but they're not voting for him. I knew that shit. I don't give a fuck what poll I saw. That's one thing I said. All the other polls might have been wrong, but the polls that had Trump winning 20% of the black vote, that shit ain't happen.
Mhm.
If these two parties keep running the country into the ground, I'm leaving. What two parties? It's only one party. I hate that whole the two party. I'm telling you, the two parties are the same kind of shit. Stop with that
No,
bullshit.
they're not. One is clearly
So I
worse.
hate that shit. I'm surprised Native Americans. I'm not. I'm telling you, Native Americans do not like black people at all. I never have. And if you go underneath their media outlets, like they're very jealous about how much cultural impact that black people have over the world and stuff like that. Like it's
Mhm.
I didn't know that either. But yeah, a lot of them do not like black people at all. A lot of people are jealous over. I'm trying to say like how black people have hip hop and all of this, cultural influence, and they're
Oh,
mad
cool.
they don't have that. And it's like
Mhm.
that's just not our fault that people like our culture. Like, bitch, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm trying to say like, why do y'all want hoes not to like
Yeah,
us?
why are you blaming the wrong group of people?
I'm trying to say so. I don't. Try don't
Mhm.
know. They're mad about Black Lives Matter, about all of the programs that we have. And it's like, bitch, our programs fight for you too. That's what I'm talking about. Like the NAACP
Yeah, exactly.
is called the National Advancement for Colored People, not Black people, because they fight for every demographic, not just Black people.
Exactly.
So, I'm trying to say, like, it's like they don't want us to have anything. And it's like, no, bitch, y'all not going to have anything either.
Mhm.
But, child, I'm not going to sit up here and get stressed out and get upset. So, we're
Yeah,
going
we
to get
just
off
gotta
this.
we gotta move forward.
Yeah, we got to get off this live. But it was
Mhm.
great to have y'all on here. Anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Wish our bestie Chico the best as he, keeps going with his coaching.
Yeah, I got
Yes,
competition
because
in the
he is
morning. I
making
gotta
it.
drive. I
Ooh,
gotta drive
nice.
this
Yeah, and you're
morning
making an
Where's
impact.
the competition?
in Montgomery,
Oh,
Alabama.
that's far. Make sure to grab a folding chair for me.
Ah, you crazy. So I
I need
gotta
to
get
buy a
there.
folding chair for my own protection. Like,
My level threes went today. It looks like one of them got first. Looks like one of them got first place in all around. So I'm checking the scores as we go, and then the level twos went today also. But the level ones go tomorrow, so I'm going down to help with the level ones tomorrow. I'm gonna be on the floor, y'all. My first competition.
guys, send us some pictures.
Ooh,
Wish
yeah,
you
we
the
want to see
best.
and videos if you're allowed to send videos too.
Right?
But
I want to
anyway,
Okay.
see them perform. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into my live. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure you have a nice day, you guys. Goodbye.